All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Foxman, Cestar, Jackalord, Justin, Offensive Lemon, everybody, welcome to the stream. Today, we're not doing Battle Brothers today. We're doing something a little bit more interesting. Or, well, not more interesting, but interesting in a different way, and something I've been thinking about and talking about lately. We are playing King of Dragon Pass. King of Dragon Pass is, it's an odd kind of strategy game. It is a turn-based strategy game, technically, but really it's a turn-based management simulation game. It's about running a tribe in the setting of Glorantha, which is a very old, one of the actually earliest tabletop role-playing game settings, from originally made back in the 70s for the game RuneQuest by Greg Stafford. It's a very mythic setting. It's very much an ancient setting. I mean, both in terms of how old it is in the real world and in terms of the kind of world it is depicting. This is a Bronze Age world. This is a world of mysticism, a world where, you know, people are living in tribes and relatively small-scale empires. It's a very, very interesting little thing. Anyway, let's hop into it. We are going to actually restart, because I've started the game. You have to start a game in order to do anything, basically. So we're starting a new game. Alright, let me know if the music is too loud or anything. The music is fairly loud on my end. I can adjust it, obviously, but if you're having trouble hearing me or whatever, just let me know in chat. Okay, so, King of Dragon Pass puts you in control of a clan of Orlanthi, and you have to go through this little choose-your-own-adventure section first to determine what kind of tribe you are, and what your relationship is to gods and spirits. So we'll read through this together. There once was a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Your clan history begins when you joined the forces of the storm god Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of many upstart rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. Orlanth's unique contributions at that time were personal honor and a close kinship to the other deities who seemed to be on the winning side. After many tribulations, adventures, and discoveries, Orlanth proved himself worthy of marrying Ernalda, the Earth Mother. The two formed the marriage ring and created a great harmony in the world through this sacred bond. Your clan took part in the wedding ceremony. Most clans either whooped or partied with Orlanth, or learned a secret from Ernalda. A few clans stood with Elmal, god of horses and the sun, as an honor guard. Voice is kind of quiet? Okay, well I can turn down I can adjust sound a little bit. My voice is actually where it always has been. But let me bring the music down just a wee touch. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, so we partied with Orlanth. Sorry, I clicked on something by accident. So, Orlanth's struggle to remake the world was just beginning, and many other gods joined him in it. Orlanth fought Yelm, the Bright Emperor, and undertook many wars of conquest. Other, more peaceful deeds were just as important. Your earliest deed was the healing of Orlanth, so we can get the healing goddess on our side. The 100-day hunt, when Orlanth and his son Odela tracked the Sky Bear. Jested's settlement, where Orlanth and Iseres the Talking God outwitted foreign deities. The procession of the animals, where Yorulda the Cow Mother led the sacred herds into Orlanth's stead. When Barntar, son of Orlanth and Ernalda, learned of harnessing oxen to plow. When Lankor Moy, the knowing god, learned how to use the marking bone, so the creation of writing. When Pella, the pottery goddess, made the first pot to store grain in, or when Roitina, Lady of Dance, first did the clan-making dance. So, basically, we've already chosen our main god out of the big three. So you have Orlanth, you have Ernalda, and you have Elmal. Orlanth is the storm god, the king of the pantheon. Ernalda is his wife, the Earth Mother. And Elmal is the loyal Thane, the god of horses and the sun. So kind of a militaristic god. This chooses a secondary deity that we will start out with. Is this the PC version or the sucky tablet version? This is the new version, so this is the 2016 version. I got this one through GOG, not Steam. The Steam version is a little bit broken, as I understand, so I would recommend buying it through Good Old Games if you want to buy it. Sky Bears need to be a new army in CoE. So, Chanela Aroy, the healing goddess, is good. All of these are good. All of these give you different powers and interesting abilities. I personally think Chanela Aroy, Lankor Moy, or Yorulda are strong options. So, you know, there's lots of options. I am probably gonna go with... Lankor Moy. So, Orlanth succeeded in remaking the world. Thus began the golden era called the Storm Age. Orlanth's son Vinkot was a famous warlord during this time. Most people in the area were his followers. He introduced new principles, such as the rule of hospitality, which said that after you invited people into your steads, you could not attack or harm them. Thus was much treachery banished from Orlanthi's society. Many who would not have survived agreed to his new ways in order to gain his protection. He was a great organizer and helped the many scattered people form into new clans and tribes. Your clan was one of those aided by King Vinkut. After you proved yourselves robust and capable of survival, Vinkut placed a remnant people under your protection. They were the Naldabin, or the stick farmers. You had a choice whether to make them into thralls or adopt them as members of your clan. Okay, so slavery is lame. I agree, actually. Thralls here means slaves. Yes, it does. So I personally prefer the adopted family option. Either is perfectly valid, but we're going to go with family for this one. So the foes of the Vinkutlings were many, and your people fought hard against them. Which one in particular did you fight? This is a very interesting choice. Boztakang, the Troll Lord, Ukagra, King of the Beastmen, Chinkis Mor, the Elf Warlord, Tada the Green, champion of the Praxian tribes, or Vesvena, warlord of the Ice tribe. So there are 5 different special enemies we can choose. All of them are dangerous, all of them are powerful, all of them are magical. Trolls are probably the easiest and the simplest. Elves are also not too bad. The Praxians can be a little bit rough. The Prairie of Prax. The PC version had more options. Yes. Okay. So to make it clear, there's a reason I'm not playing the old 1999 version, because this game was originally from 1999. The version we're playing is a remake made in 2016. The reason I'm not playing the 1999 version on stream, which I have, is that every time I boot it up, it forcibly resizes my monitor and screws up all my settings. Which is fine when you're just playing it, because it resets afterwards, but it makes it very difficult to stream. So yeah, let's go with one that I haven't really fought much in previous playthroughs. Let's do Vesvena. Okay, the Storm Age ended in disaster when the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly everything. Orlanth and his allies fought hard, but chaos almost always won. Many gods died, and new ones rose to prominence. Many people died too. Catastrophes shook the world: the sunfall, the rain of blood, and the terrible laughing tsunami. The darkness got so bad that even Orlanth and his companions had to abandon humans to their own destiny. Only a few deities, either small ones or weak ones, remained. The world stagnated and died. Your clan was diminished to a ragged handful of hardy survivors. Heort the King was the leader who emerged amid the turmoil of the darkness. The efforts of Heort and his companions helped set the world in order again. He created the laws that we follow to this day. One of the great distinctions which Heort discerned among his clans was that some of them tended towards either peace or war, while others maintained a balance between these two principles. Which kind were you? I'm gonna go for balanced. I think mechanically a war clan is optimal, if I recall correctly, but I'm gonna go with balanced for right now, just for fun. Okay, so finally the sun rose again. While the rest of society worked to protect themselves, find food, or just survive, the first priests worked to re-establish links with the ancient deities. With a new harmony between people and deities, the world was slowly improved. Once the awakening process had begun, it got easier and went quicker as the gods woke each other too. Who was the first deity which your clan helped to awaken? So we can retain the worship of a living god, Elmo, Yorox the Storm Bull, or Odela the Hunter, the lesser gods of the Pantheon, or we can help to awaken Ernalda, Orlanth, Ceres, Lenkermoy, Chanala Aroy, or Urolda. Personally, I would say we should either go probably Ernalda or Orlanth, or potentially Elmo. Elmo isn't a terrible choice. Stormbull. Look, Yorox is a great god, but he should not be your primary deity. Make sure to try 6 Ages. I haven't played 6 Ages, but I probably should. None our swords are enough? No, I don't think so, dude. Come on, the gods are important. The gods are valuable. Let's go ahead and wake up Ernalda. So, things have been different since the dawn 1300 years ago. Orlanth and the other gods retreated from the world, leaving it to mortals. You can still contact them through ritual and sacrifice, or enter their realm by reenacting stories about their deeds, which contain great magic. But they no longer walk beside you. When you settled in a new place, you marked this great change in the world by naming your land not after a god, but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Herotland, in honor of the king who taught you how to survive during the darkness. About 600 years ago, a dragon approached you, either in its own form or that of a human with a dragon's soul inside it. The dragons had always been hostile, or at the very best, utterly uncaring. Orlanth was always a dragon slayer. You had to choose whether to believe it and cooperate and learn to do what dragons know, or whether to maintain neutrality. What was your attitude towards the dragons? So, we can either be hostile towards the dragons, neutral, and just decline to join the dragons, or we can be positive and we can learn dragon knowledge. People are saying positive. People are saying positive towards the dragon knowledge. I don't know, guys. Orlanth was the dragon slayer. You want to do? Should we try it? Should we try to gain the dragon knowledge? I mean, look at this guy. He looks trustworthy, right? He's got a happy fin. He's got little mustaches coming off his scales. He's got weird extra long fingers. He's got a skull or an orb or something on top of this staff. What do you think? Does he look trustworthy? Never trust a dragon, devour the dragons. Surely nothing bad will happen to those that trust dragons. Dragon knowledge seems cool. Okay, we join into the dragon knowledge. Most of the people who said yes to the dragons moved to Dragon Pass, a land to the north of your home. You stayed in Herotland, and it's a good thing too, for a little over 200 years ago, the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlanthi along with all of the other foolish human dragon friends. For a long time, no humans went to Dragon Pass. They were sure that the dragons would eat them too. Recent events made you think twice about the abandoned land of Dragon Pass. A generation ago, a usurper who called himself the Pharaoh came to Herotland and started a civil war. Your clan broke into disputes, sometimes violent, about whether to support the Pharaoh. In the end, your group of dissidents decided it would be better to risk the dangers of Dragon Pass than to stay and kill your own kin, the greatest sin an Orlanthi can commit. Those unable to live under the Pharaoh would move northward to Dragon Pass. People of similar beliefs from other clans had already made the same decision and settled there, so you made a new clan, just as your ancestors had done in the days of King Heort. Your new clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass and selected a place to live. Like the other Orlanthi refugees from Herotland, you settled in Quiviniland, a mountainous area in the southeast of Dragon Pass. You would call these lands your home, or Tula. Tradition required you to make a formal land claim. So now we get to decide how much land we choose to claim. We can get absolutely huge tracts of land. We can just get a lot of land. We can get somewhat more than we need, or just as much as we need for our current people. This is actually a more important choice than it looks like. Claiming a ton of land. Basically, the more land you claim, the more space you have to expand easily, but the harder it is to defend yourself against raids, because you have more to patrol, and so your warriors are stretched more thinly. Hey, Gatsby, thanks for the $5. More fun to steal land when you need it. Yeah, so if you claim huge tracts, that's like, it's workable, but it does mean that people will raid you and you won't be able to catch them. Most people are saying huge tracts of land. Yeah, let's go with, we'll split the difference, since lots of people are saying huge tracts. Let's go with lots more than we would probably need. Okay, so we can name our clan. We will be confused. We can set difficulty and we can set length here. So for length, we would want, if we go with a long game, we would need to become the first king of Dragon Pass, like of the whole area and everybody in it. For short, we just need to make a tribe and be king for 10 years. Okay, so... oh, we stood guard with Elmul. Okay, yeah, so I clicked the wrong way. So we're an Elmulite, clan. Lancor Moy is our secondary god. Our ancient enemy is the Lord of the Ice Tribe. We awakened Ernalda first. We are dragon friends, and we have a lot more land than we probably need. We're confused, and we just said we owned all of Dragon Pass. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's play. Okay, it is the year 1329. And the very first thing we have to do is we have to assign our magic. We have 7 points of magic, and we have a whole bunch of different places we can assign points of magic to. We also want to keep some in reserve to use during the game. Getting raided successfully just means you don't have enough weapon thanes. Exactly. Okay, so this is our clan ring. So we made Dangerous Dragon Pass, claimed lots more land than we probably need. We built a clan hall, some steads, and a shrine to Elmul. It's now time for the annual allocation of clan magic. The clan ring is important. So these 7 people are your window into how the clan feels, and they also give you advice about stuff. And so you can click on them, and they will give you advice. And then if you click on them a second time, they give you information about what they're good at and who they worship. So Harbard here, 60 years old, he worships Orland. He's our clan leader, our chieftain. He has excellent leadership, but otherwise he's kind of mediocre. Iskali here has very detailed advice about magic. He worships Barntar, who is a farming god, and he's very good with animals. That's his main shtick. Umathkar here wants us to put magic into crops and herds. She worships Ernalda. She is excellent with plants, so she's very good at crops. Rangor here wants us to keep magic in reserve. We don't have anybody who worships Channel Roy on the ring, so we can't have more health magic. He worships Elmul. He is very good at fighting and excellent at bargaining. That's interesting. Who do I play? You are not playing a character. You are playing, a vague dude. We have Yonastaran, who wants our chief to be a devotee of Elmul. That's fair, since we are an Elmul clan. He worships Lancor Moy, and he is renowned at custom, and pretty good at combat. We have Wilms, who worships Odela, the hunter. He is also excellent at combat. Okay, so we got a couple people who are decent at fighting. I guess we don't have any more excellent. Yeah, we only have one excellent. And then we have Aslandar, who worships Yormul the Trickster. And is being suspiciously helpful with that advice. That won't last long. Tricksters are real bad at being helpful generally, but he's very good at magic. Okay, so we definitely need to put a point in crops. We want to put a point in herds. I think we also want to put a point in health. After that, we have 4 more points left. We really want to keep at least 2 or 3 in reserve. So, I would allocate 1 more point. They want 2 in crops? Yeah, they do want 2 in crops. Yeah, let's put a 2nd point in crops, and this year we won't try to go to war with anybody. We won't try to do a whole lot of negotiating, so let's proceed. Okay, so, it is sea season. Sea season is spring in 1330. Basically, every time you take an action, time progresses. You can do a whole bunch of different things, but time will progress every time you do it. This is the clan screen. This tells us how many people we have, how many are sick, how many are wounded, and how they're broken down. We have 300 children, about 400 farmers, we have 10 weapon thanes, who are like our military elite, 8 hunters who provide food, 30 nobles, 10 crafters, and no thralls, because we don't keep slaves. On the farming screen, we can see how much land we can allocate to different, cropland versus pasture versus wildland that we hunt on. We can see our expected harvest, how big our herds are. We can slaughter animals for food if we want to. God, that was a loud burst of animal noises. I did not expect that. That's really quite loud. And all the clan ring is basically saying, why are you slaughtering our animals? We don't have to do that. If you click here, on every screen, these people will give you advice. So this guy will say, you know, we need this many farmers, this many oxen to work our crops. We have plenty of both, so we're in good shape. This lady will tell us we could afford to have more cropland if we wanted to. This guy tells us how much land we need for grazing and how many herders we need for that. And then these guys don't really give us useful advice, especially the trickster, who just wants us to make beer, I guess. On the magic screen, we can sacrifice to various gods in exchange for magic, or we can build permanent shrines, once we know some of the mysteries, which will give us permanent blessings. So, for example, Elmo is our primary god. We have a shrine to Elmo. He can provide 4 different blessings. We can upgrade the shrine. Wow, that was loud. So we can afford to upgrade the shrine if we wanted to, once we know enough rituals, to give ourselves more permanent blessings. Chinese gong, yeah, kind of sounds like that. So if we wanted to, we could sacrifice to Elmo, try to learn another blessing, and then we could build a temple that would support more blessings permanently. Every shrine or temple that you have costs resources to upkeep. Right here, this guy says we're currently spending 6 cows and 12 goods to the gods each year. We have a shrine to Elmo, and a shrine to Ernalda, and a shrine to Barntar, so our farmers are better, we have better odds when defending, and we have more crop yield. So we've actually got 2 farming blessings, which is pretty great. We need more supplies of goods and cows to get more permanent blessings. Yeah, basically. In terms of the gods, let me go through them real quickly. Barntar the Plowman, Chanala Arroy, the goddess of health and healing, Elmo, the god of the sun, who is the loyal Thane, the defender, Ernalda the Earth Mother, the Earth Queen, Yermol the trickster, the fool, outlaw, and the scapegoat. He brings trouble. He's a problem, but he's also valuable because he enhances your magic. Humak, the god of war, truth, and death. He is the patron of warriors, and he makes you kill people better, and he also guides oaths. Iseri's the talking god. He is a traitor. Lankar Moy, the knowing god. He is a scholar, helps us in legal cases and finding the truth. Malia, the goddess of disease, pestilence, and plague. We don't worship her, she's bad. Marangor, the earth shaker. She's like Ernalda but goth. Odela, the god of hunting. He improves hunting. Orlanth, the king of the gods, the god of storms. He's related to kingship and rulership, and he also is a war god. Uralda, the cow mother, she makes cows better. She's important because cows are important. Urox, the storm bull. Urox basically is the god of berserkers. He fights chaos, and he makes combat more deadly. And then Vinga, the adventuress, who is basically woman Orlanth. This is the patron of women who take on the traditionally male Orlanthi role. Feared Woman is an incredibly powerful bless to have, because it makes your defense massively more powerful. And Pathfinder is also kind of cool. I didn't miss Chanala Arroy. She's right up here. Chanala Arroy, goddess of health and healing. She heals people. That's what she does. We actually could build a shrine to her because we already know the healing ritual. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a shrine to Chanala Arroy. How does one learn mysteries to build a shrine? You sacrifice for them. So you can click the sacrifice button, you sacrifice cows or goods to the gods. Down here you can see how many cows and how many goods we have. And there is a chance, based on how much you sacrifice, that you will learn a new mystery or you will get a blessing. What's the deal with the ancestors? The ancestors are our ancestor spirits. They can provide protection against enemy spirits. So they are useful. They will also get pissed off if you don't do the things that they did. So if you move away from your clan history, the ancestors will, like, smite you. This is our diplomatic screen. We can see where we are. We are the Confused right there. We are surrounded by the Arnorings, the Wildcats, the Apple Tribe, the Ormarth, Tanahart, Hendar, Namolding, whoever these guys are, Lysang. We have different relationships with each of them, and we can scroll through here. We can see who we're allied with. We're allied with the Arnorings and the Wildcats. We can see who we owe favors. We owe 5 favors. We can see who owes us favors. A whole bunch of people owe us favors. We can see who we're currently fighting with. We are fighting with the Tanahart and the Varmandi. And we can see if we were in a tribe, we could see who we're in a tribe with. We are not in a tribe, but there is a tribe down here, the Kolimar. So the Kolimar have 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5 clans are in the Kolimar tribe. Bayberries, Harani, Mule Deers, Badgers, and Ernoldori. And their king is Kolimar of the Bayberry tribe. Bayberry clan, sorry. So lots of information there. We can also see trade. We have several trading partners. We are trading with the Old Owls, the Ormarths, and the Turtles. We currently have a treasure. Our treasure is Blacktail the Bull. Sires more calves than normal. We are holding an annual market. We can send trade caravans to trade with people if we want to, but we don't have to do that right now. War lets us raid people. Currently, Harbard is saying we don't have enough weapon thanes. Iskali wants us to build a watchtower, which is fair, and this is planting season. So if we launch a raid right now, then our haul, the amount of food we harvest this year goes down, because our farmers were off raiding instead of planting grain. Man, this guy's a little bit poetic, isn't he? Good God, Rangor. So, we didn't allocate any magic to fighting, and we also don't have many weapon thanes, so we shouldn't go raiding. What we should do, however, is we should recruit more weapon thanes. So on this screen, we want to recruit 4 more weapon thanes. I will offer gifts worth a cow, and we will recruit from inside the clan. We don't need to recruit from outside the clan. We need 302 workers. That's fine. That's not an issue. Every weapon thane we recruit costs us 3 cows of goods, and then we're offering additional gifts worth a cow to make sure that we get them. Yeah, you can rearrange the ring anytime. So we're going to go ahead and promote some weapon thanes. That's fine. So now we have enough weapon thanes to defend us. On the map, we can see the whole map of Dragon Pass. Here we are. We have this nice little river over there. We have Mount Carofin, which is important. We have Prax over here to the side. This is actually kind of, like, this is actually north, is this direction, and this is south, if I recall the map of Glorantha correctly. Like, Prax is south of Dragon Pass, but, you know, anyway. We don't have any parties exploring. We could launch an exploration party if we wanted to, but we don't. We have various myths. We know some of these myths, but not all. We don't know the secrets. That will be important later. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. But for right now, let's go ahead and reorganize the clan ring. I want to take a look at my other nobles and see if we can get some better people in here. In particular, we need an El Mali to lead the clan, because we are an El Mali clan. So let's reorganize. Looking at leadership, Randalyar is actually better than Harbard. He's also younger and worships Elmo. So, I would like to choose you. How do I... Hold on. Okay. We're gonna choose you to be the clan leader. Then for bargaining... I don't think we have any really good bargainers. Yeah, we don't really have any good bargainers. Actually, no, I take it back. We've got Rangor. Rangor's an excellent bargainer. Okay, so he can stay there. What do you do, Iskali? You do animals good. If we organize by animals... a Barntar guy is fine. In terms of combat, we do have a renowned combatant who worships Humacht. Ooh. Aski. That's kind of interesting. I kind of like Aski on the clan ring. Or Kalai. Aski's good at a lot of shit. Yeah, let's get him on the clan ring. Having a Humakti is never bad. We can replace... We don't really need a second Ilmali, but he's excellent at bargaining, so we want to keep him. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Iskali. And we're going to put, hold on. We're gonna put Kalai on the ring, because he's a really, really good fighter. Oh no, hold on. We're gonna put Aski on there. Yeah, that's it. Put Aski on there. He'll be around for a good long time because he's young. He's a Humakti, so he will give us that effect. He'll give us the Death God on the ring. And he's renowned in combat and excellent at leadership. He's actually a really good character. In terms of custom... Who's good at custom? We've already got a renowned custom guy, right? Yeah. Iona Star, and there's no point replacing him. Wilms. I don't really need you. You're excellent at combat, but I've got a renowned combat guy. For leadership, I have... Ionis, who was good at leadership again? Very good. Aski is excellent at leadership. And so is Randalyar, so that's fine. Don't really need that. Okay, I think this is a decent clan ring. So we've got Randalyar, who is an excellent leader and who worships Elmo. We've got Aski for killing people. We've got Umathkar for plants. We've got Rangor for bargaining. Also worships Elmo. That's kind of nice. It'd actually be good if we could get an Issaries worshiper on here. Do we have any Issaries worshippers? We don't. We literally have no one who worships Issaries in the whole clan. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, heroic is the next step. Okay, so we don't have any Issaries worshippers, that's fine. Ionastaran, we have him for custom. We've got Wilms for... I don't know what. I'm tempted to replace Wilms with something. Animals, actually, would probably be the thing that we want. Our best animals person is... Oh, Hend, and he's also a Barntar worshipper. Okay, let me get Hend on the clan ring. Yeah, we'll put Hend on there. And then we have Aslandar, and Aslandar isn't terribly good at anything, but his primary qualification is that he's a trickster cultist. And having trickster cultists around is good. Alright, so we have reorganized. Uh-oh, okay, so a strange malady has gripped several of our weapon thanes. Each is suddenly stricken with a fit of palsy. The fits arrive with no warning, last for anywhere from a few minutes to several hours. Some of the weapon thanes think they're brought on by strenuous exercise. The malady most often strikes those sparring on the clan's training grounds. Okay, so an event has struck, and now you have various options. We can conduct a divination, we can propitiate Malia, the goddess of disease. That's not a great idea. We can sacrifice to the healing goddess, we can send for shamans to drive bad spirits away, we can use trickster magic to divert bad spirits, or we can just wait. So, in terms of advice, the chieftain says find shamans or sacrifice to Chanala Aroy. Aski says we need to find out who did this and kill them. Umathkar doesn't have any advice but thinks that it's the fault of Baruz. Rangor wants us to send for shamans. Ionis Staran wants us to not propitiate Malia and says either conduct a divination or sacrifice to channel Arroy. He has a very high level of custom, so that's valuable advice. Hend doesn't have any particular advice. And then Aslandar says use trickster magic to send them packing. What does propitiate mean? It means sacrifice to them. Send him the trickster. What's the worst that could happen? Lots of terrible things can happen when you send in the trickster. But let's go ahead and use trickster magic to divert the bad spirits. Okay, so we spent a point of our magic, and Aslandar said he successfully sent the bad spirits away. That's what he said. And it does look like none of the weapon thanes are sick, so you know, seems like it worked out fine. Seems like it worked out fine. It is now fire season, so it is now summer. This is the time when people often raid, or we can fortify our Tula to try and keep people from raiding us. I will go ahead and go build a watchtower. That will help us find raids that are coming in before they can reach us, and be able to respond to them correctly. So we're going to build a watchtower. I'm not gonna raid anybody because I didn't put anything into battle magic. So instead, we're going to explore. And yeah, we're just gonna explore our own little area. We're going to send... yeah, we'll send Kalai. And we'll send him with, like, 3 weapon thanes and 15 dudes. Okay, while exploring, members of your clan encounter a drooling, wild-eyed hermit. Ah, you are from the Confused clan. The spirits have whispered things about you. You are headed for doom. A blue boar will cause disquiet among your hogs. This will be but the first of many catastrophes to befall you. The only way to stop this is to sacrifice a thrall to Kolot, the spirit-herding god. If you do not have a thrall, you must sacrifice a treasure. If you do not have a treasure, you must sacrifice 10 cows. If you do not have 10 cows, you must sacrifice 5 horses. Okay, so this crazy shaman says we have to sacrifice things to Kolak, the spirit-herding god. Aski is telling us to sacrifice 5 horses. Omathgar is telling us to sacrifice something. Kolak is Orlant's brother, the god of winds and the master of spirits. Don't sacrifice cows. And Aslandar has no advice. So here's the question, do we believe this augury? Do we need to sacrifice things to drive off bad spirits? If we don't sacrifice and then a blue boar comes and causes disquiet among our hogs, that'll kind of be our fault. So, what do you think? Should we sacrifice something? If we were gonna sacrifice something, it would be the horses. Can we make the shaman into a thrall for the sacrifice? We cannot. We are not a thrall-keeping clan. Be nicer if we had a temple to the ancestors. Maybe the shaman is just drunk. 10 cows? You want to sacrifice cows? I don't know about that. A lot of people are saying do nothing, though. How many horses do we have? I actually don't remember. We have 825 cows. Can you kill the shaman? We cannot. No sacrifices, no sacrifices. Okay, no sacrifices. We will do nothing. The people did not mind that we chose to keep our cows instead of listening to a frothing stranger. Fair enough. Alright, 2 spirit talkers seek audience with the ring. Spirit talkers are Orlanthi, but they wander around in the wilderness with ties to no single clan. Their magic is a little different from the kind you're used to. They are strangers, meaning they are not of your clan, but can be trusted to follow normal customs and beliefs. Begone, you are strange and weird. Or we can ask them to protect us from the undead. We can have them sell us spirit fetches, which I think store magic. Or we can just feed them to be polite. Can't risk offending them. Yeah, I wouldn't throw them out unless I have to. They are not quite like normal people and not quite foreigners. We still owe them courtesy and hospitality. Buy some fetches? Yeah, fetches are good. So Aslander wants to cast them out. Hend wants to cast them out. Ionastaran wants to feed them to be polite. Rangor wants to buy fetches. Umathkar wants to feed them. Aski has no advice, and Randalyar wants to buy spirit fetches. Okay, let me go ahead and buy some spirit fetches. I have 3 fetishes I can spare. We'll charge you 15 cows worth of silver for each one, so 15 goods. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2. There we go. Okay. So that was our exploration of the Tula. It is now Earth season, so as you can say, we are harvesting. We could handle another 30 hides. I'm gonna go ahead and increase our cropland some. Pigs need 23 hides of wildlands, and we need 27 hides of pasture. So, yeah, I can actually... We can go all the way up to 130 hides of cropland, I think. And we should be fine. That gives us enough pasture. Cool. In terms of magic, I think now we could send a trade mission. Yeah, we could do that. What if I do everything Aslander says? Disaster? Yeah, probably disaster, to be totally honest. Let's go to trade. If you'll recall... Did we, so we have the healing blessing active, which is nice. We also have the steadfast blessing and the crop blessing. In terms of trade, we can send a caravan, and we can send them to either one of our allies or somebody else. So the Ormarth owe us a favor. It says we can't establish a route to them. We could establish a route to the Arnoring, though. So we're already allied with them. Let's go ahead and establish a route. We will send Rangor, because he is our best bargainer. And we'll send, like, 15 guys with him. And our goal is to establish a regular trade route. Yes, in Orostaran, we know that you're not much into trade. That's why your bargaining is only fair. Okay, and then, as Earth Season continues, I am going to sacrifice to Elmol to try and get another blessing. And we will sacrifice 14 goods. This may be a little superstitious of me, but my understanding has always been that you get the best results if you sacrifice in multiples of 7. Why that is true, I don't know. I don't know if it's programmed into the game, or if it's just something somebody told me once and I've always done it, but multiples of 7 are how I've always done it. Okay, so Elmol has revealed to us the Sun Ritual. Our caravan is back from the Arnorings. They agreed to trade with us on a regular basis. That's great, so now we have more of a basic income of goods per year. The Arnorings were concerned that some of their storage pits could not be found, so the Arnorings seem to have lost some of their storage locations, which is a little weird, but okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Okay. Leave the gods their leave the gods their secrets. Yeah, they lost their storage pits, I know. Alright, one of our weapon thanes, Janston, appears before the clan and recounts an incident that occurred back in the Holy Country before the migration. When I was just a child, my father Baranthos, a weapon thane of this clan, was seized by Saranil and Kestald, then of the Red Creek clan. They threw him upon a bonfire and would not let him off it until he had burned to the bones. Long have I given up hope of vengeance against these two killers, but now I hear that they are here in Dragon Pass. They have been adopted by the Anzarni. Although they are now old, they must pay for what they did while they were young. Okay, so, here's the Anzarni clan. They are known for their aggressive pursuit of trade. Their chief is Orendal. They have no relationship with us. The chief wants us to launch a raid against the Anzarni. Remember, we did not sacrifice for earth magic, for war magic this year. But our chieftain and our primary warrior want us to raid them. Umathkar wants us to tell him not to raise this matter during harvest time, or tell him to take care of it himself. Janston will keep asking until we satisfy them, or he may take matters into his own hands. Ionastaran says we have no case against the Anzarni. The killings took place when the men belonged to a far distant clan. If Johnston kills them, they will have a legal case against us. Henda says living cows are more useful than dead enemies, and Aslandar has no particular advice. This guy is the most restrained and reasonable trickster cultist I have ever seen. Usually trickster cultists are absolute maniacs. Say claim Wereguild. If it doesn't work, we can deal with it next year. Yeah, probably so. This is an ugly event chain. It is. It definitely is. So, yeah, Ionastaran, who is our renowned customs expert, says there's no case to be had here. They're not going to pay Wereguild. So he wants us to tell Jansen it's not the right time for vengeance. So what do you think? Should we listen to our lore expert? Should we demand Wereguild? Or should we launch a raid? I will leave it up to you guys are my clan ring here. You guys tell me what we should do. Also, damn, 67 people watching. This is fuck, I hate that. I clicked the wrong button again. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Every time I click out and then click back in, if I'm hovering over something, there's no, it just clicks it. God damn it. Okay. I'm really sorry, guys. I did not mean to click that. I need to pay more attention to where my mouse is. So, the Anzarni law speaker said their clan should not be. We demanded Wereguild by accident. Once again, we are confused. It works. It's who we are, guys. The Anzarni law speaker said their clan should not be liable for actions taken so long ago when Saranil and Kestel belonged to another clan. Furthermore, the two men had changed since they burned Baranthos. They have renounced their brutal ways and are now as judicious and honorable as any Orlanthi Thane. Our people were dissatisfied, but none more so than Janston. So, Janston is pissed off about this. Alright, it is dark season. It is winter. We can see we have an expected harvest of 1,014, which means that our clan, which has only 781 members, will have plenty of food. Everyone is satisfied. Aski wants us to have more hunters. Umathkar wants us to have a Chanala Arroy worshipper, which is a valid question. Rangar is happy because we have enough men on the ring, so our virility is assured. Ionastaran is talking about putting an Asariite on the ring. Hend is just glad we're not slave keepers, and Aslandar is glad we're pretty. Aslandar's just over here like, God damn, we're pretty, thank gods! How does harvested crops translate to goods/cows? It's a minimum needed. You have to have enough harvest to support all of your people. If you don't, your people get hungry, and you start losing food. So you can see we have food down here. We have 905 food. Six men and one woman on the ring is kind of bad for fertility. Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's alright. You can sell excess food, that's true. So it is dark season. We don't have much that we really need to do, but I kind of want to build a temple to Elmul, which will give us even another crop blessing. That will give us a total of 3 crop blessings, which sounds actually pretty amazing. We could also get a temple to Ernalda and help preserve food against spoilage, so we lose less of it per year. But let's go ahead and build an El Mali temple. Hey, Phoenix, glad to hear it, dude. Alright, we are going to go ahead and build an El Mali temple. It will increase the maintenance by quite a bit, but it will be worthwhile. We are kind of low on goods right now. We could use more crafters. We don't really have more crafters available. I don't want to adopt new farmers right now. So let me go... We're having a seasonal market. Let me go send a caravan. Randalyar is saying we could sell some of our fine horses, could spare a few cows. The Anzarni have the most goods. Okay, so they're actually the people that I want to trade with then, because I want goods. And it said they aggressively pursue trade. So let me send... You're our bargainer, right? Let me send Rangor. We are selling cattle to buy goods from the Anzarni. And we're gonna send him with... Yeah, 3 weapon lanes and 12 footmen. Aren't the Anzarni the people we asked for money from? Yes. We can spare a few cows, are the words of a heretic. Alright, let's go send our trade mission. Uh-oh. A terrible storm from the far north descends on your land. The cattle are frostbitten. This is no ordinary storm, but an assault by the forces of cold and darkness. Some of the Carls think they saw ice demons hiding in the driving snow. Remember who our enemy is? Remember? This is the ice demons' fault. So, Aslandar, the solution where we stay the warmest is to ask Valand to call off his ice demons. Valand is the enemy god of cold. Hend wants us to do something, anything. Yonastara and our ancient enemies, the servants of Valand, have returned to vex us. If we defeat them, we shall be renewed in the magical ways of our clan. So he, our custom expert, wants us to sally out to fight them, which will earn us better magic for doing things that the ancestors like. Our bargaining expert is away from the Tula and cannot give us advice. Umathkar says to wait out the storm. Aski says go out and fight him because he's a maniac. And Randalyar, who is our primary leader, wants us to gather Windlords from the nearby clans to fight the ice demons all together. But I think we have we do have a Humakti. We do have a Humakti, so I say we send out a war party to fight the ice demons. How many weapon thanes? 7. That seems reasonable. Oh, desperately we fought them. We took terrible losses. The ice demons did not leave for a long time. So we took a bunch of casualties and we lost some cows. But we did gain a couple extra points of magic because we fought them. We did go and punch Winter in the face. So now we're back up to magic 4, which is kind of cool. We lacked war magic. Yeah, it is what it is. What can you say? Alright, it is now storm season. This is like extra winter, basically. This is another of the seasons where raids are very common, because you're not planting, sorry. We don't have enough warriors to defend ourselves. We only have fucking 5 weapon thanes on the Tula right now. Let's go ahead and recruit some more. We will offer additional gifts. Okay. Okay, our caravan is back. We traded 50 cattle for 46 goods. Wow, interesting. That's a lot of cows we traded away, but okay, so we're back up to almost 100 goods. We've got a reasonable number of weapon thanes. Now, this is interesting. It says most clans find it too risky to raid during storm season, but our ancestors fought the Ice Tribe. So I guess we can raid during storm season. Normally, if you try to raid during storm season, your raids, fail half the time. Very, very interesting. Huh. So we could launch a cattle raid. I mean, we have some enemies around that we could try to steal cows from. Which seems reasonable, right? Let's try to steal cows from somebody. Alright, so who are our enemies? So he said the Arnorings are the weakest of the nearby clans. Yeah, but we're allied with them. We're not going to raid them. The Tanahart. Yeah, we're feuding with the Tanahart. So let's send... That's fine. Thank you, but I want this to go away. Let's send, like, 5 Weapon Thanes and 5 Footmen to go raid the Tanaharts. The Arnoring are the guys who refused Weregild? No, that's not them. It was the Anzarni who refused Weregild, the ones we just traded with. Hey! ASCII for the win. We rode, well, I can say words, I promise. We rode right onto the Tula and spirited away 21 cows without ever being noticed. I've heard disturbing rumors about the activities of our enemies, the Varmandi. They have been scouring Dragon Pass for lost spirits who might be willing to vex us with their unfamiliar magic. Hey, Lurker, how's it going? Does that mean they don't even know it's us? Yeah, probably so. Okay, so, it is sacred time again. 30 babies were born, we initiated 20 children as adults. And we are... so we are up in people, down in cows, that's a problem. We're up in food by about 120. We produced about 70 goods, and we paid 22 and 11 cows to maintain our shrine and temples. The God Talkers saw Vinga finding her spear, so we need to sacrifice to her before we go exploring. We have 12 magic this year, so we have plenty of magic available. ASCII wants us to allocate 2 magic to war. Randalyar wants us to put 2 in diplomacy. Azlandar wants us to put 1 in reserve, which is fair. Umathkar wants 2 in crops, 1 in herds. Ionostaran wants everything in mysteries. And Hend wants 2 in crops, 1 in herds. How is the couscous? Fantastic. Really good. 12 magic seems massive. Yeah, well, we've been... Okay, so the reason why we have this much magic, and this is really important, okay? This is something you have to understand about this game. We have this much magic because we've been doing things that make the gods and the ancestors happy. Because we have been... You know, because we fought the ice demons. That gave us extra magic. Because we have a varied clan ring with lots of different gods represented. Because we have a trickster on the ring. All these things give us extra magic. Wait, do we have 2 Elmal guys on the ring? Yes, we do currently, and that's because an Elmal guy is our best bargainer, albeit clearly not very fucking good, because he got robbed trading cows for goods. But he's the guy with excellent bargaining. I could replace him with a Chanala Arroy expert, or someone who's good at magic. That would be possibly positive. What is going on with all our Isarites? We don't have any Isarites. We have 0 Isarites in the clan. Alright, we're gonna go crops, we're gonna go herds. I'm gonna put a point into war. I'm also gonna put a point into trade. I mean, I have plenty of magic, so I'm gonna put 2 into crops. And... I'm gonna put a point into mysteries as well. I'm not going to put anything into quests, because we're not doing quests yet. And then let me go 1 into diplomacy, just for fun. Hey, okay. A scouting party discovers rich farmland not far from your stead. It is inhabited by strange beast folk who behave sort of like normal Orlanthi and call themselves the Rune Ducks. For once, both warriors and Carls agree it would be a fine thing to drive these small inhuman creatures from this fertile valley and claim it as your own. So, We can approach the ducks and offer a peace pact. We can demand they give us 50 food a year. We can demand they give us 150 food a year. We can demand they give us half their land, or we can launch a surprise attack against the puny ducks. Randaliar says to attack them. Oski, shockingly, Oski, the Humakti renowned combatant, urges caution against the ducks. Umathkar wants us to get something off of them. Rangor wants to demand a small amount of tribute, but not that much. Ionastaran wants us to demand tribute. Hend wants us to demand a small amount of tribute, but not much. And Aslandar wants us to kill them all. Alright, so we're gonna follow Oski's advice. We're gonna ask them for enough for 50 food a year. 50 food. It's not much. We exacted payment from the ducks whose larders were heavy. They swore oaths to pay after the harvest. Okay, cool. Free food. Why not? Why not? The clan overall is worried, but both the farmers and the weapon thanes feel fine. If we go exploring this year, don't forget to offer something to Vinga first. I don't really want to, Aslandar still got priorities, man. Still prioritizing. I don't really want to reorganize the ring again, because that will piss off the clan again. If we get attacked but we have lost, very possibly. Very possibly. Our bargaining guy looks a bit haggard. Yeah, well, you know, he's, what can I say? He got ripped off and he knows it. I am actually kind of tempted to throw a feast. Just to make people happier. But I think if this year we go ahead and, I guess we could make more hunters. We need 356 farmers. We have 404. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some more hunters. Yeah, I'm gonna assign some more hunters. Okay, Aski summons the rest of the clan ring to discuss his dream. For the past week, I've dreamed of strange warriors who dropped from the sky and defended Horseback Hill at the edge of Artrula from invaders. They wore good armor and fought with gold-tipped spears. Each night they win, but each night there are more invaders, and tonight will be the 7th night. So, the chieftain says, warriors from the stars, we have to help them. Remember that Orlanth is the sky god. He is the middle sky, the storm god. Things coming from the sky are generally perceived to be good in this culture. So we must help warriors from the stars however we can. Oski wants us to send warriors to the ridge. Umathkar wants us to drive the warriors off. Rangor wants us to help them. Ionastaran wants to send warriors. Hend wants to help them some kind of way. And Aslandar says, it's just a dream. Don't worry about it. This is a new event for the Steam version? Okay. Oski wants to go. Oski wants to go to the ridge. This is a Yolmalio thing? Okay, let's send Oski. Let's send warriors to the ridge. I will send... Let me send 5 weapon thanes and 10 footmen with him. Okay, Oski led a small warband to Horseback Hill, but found nothing unusual. He decided to stay until the next morning. About the middle of the night, the warriors came streaming down from the stars, trailing bright sparks. No sooner had they landed than a howling mob of warriors charged up the other side of the hill at them. Well, we're going to help the Star Warriors, I'm sure. That's why we're here, after all. So we will help the Star Warriors. It was a desperate fight, but our warriors helped repel the invaders. 3 of our warriors were wounded. In the end, the invaders were slain. Although none of the warriors from the sky spoke, it was clear to everyone present that their master Elmel would smile on us. Hey, so we got morale for our warriors, and we got magic. Very nice. Jackler wanted me to send all of them. Yeah, I didn't see that in time. We're good. We're cool. We actually have 6 points of magic. We have quite a bit of magic available. I'm gonna go ahead and hold a feast. We'll invite the neighbors. We'll hold a medium-sized feast. I like how people are saying, yeah, we might as well hold a feast. A small feast for the ring, no bigger, please. Oh, come on now. The bigger the feast, the better. Might as well hold a feast. Yep, let's hold a medium-sized feast. The clan still isn't great. Still doesn't feel great, but you know what? It'll just be what it is. Work reasonably, play reasonably. Oski wants us to make peace overtures, interestingly. Everyone is talking about friendly neighbors. Meanwhile, Aslander is just like, we should ask somebody for money. We should ask the Armorings for money. It is fire season. We did sacrifice for war magic, so we could launch a cattle raid. We don't have enough warriors to defend ourselves. Come on, Aski, how many warriors do you want? Yep, so we can launch a raid. The most chill Humakti I've ever seen. Yeah, kind of. He's pretty laid back. I think it's because he has nothing to prove and he knows it. You know what? He's only 28. He's already renowned in combat. He's like, I'm better than all of you. I know it. I don't have anything to defend. I don't need to hold my reputation up high. Yeah, I can go up to 17 weapon thanes. Go ahead and do that. Okay, thanes and priests from the Apple clan come to accuse one of your young female Carls of secret murder. We found a revered god-talker Garnaneva dead in the temple, a dagger in her back. We asked the spirit of our sacred rock, and it said that one of your clan had done it. I hold in my hand a sliver of the sacred rock, and it tells me that this woman here is the killer. We demand you outlaw her so we can take our just revenge for this most unholy act. What is this? What is Aslander? What do you know about Ingana? What is this? Divination, this is a big deal. Outlaw her, that rock lockless trustworthy. Aslander did it, he might have. He is a Yermalite. Hend says we can't afford compensation. Yonastaran wants us to outlaw Ingana. But we don't know if she's guilty, dude. Come on now. Rangor says it will be very hard to convince them their spirit is wrong. That's fair. Umathkar says there's no chance that Ingana did this. Oski has no advice. And Randalyar says to outlaw Ingana. So 2 people are saying to outlaw Ingana. 1 person is saying to conduct a divination. Trust in the rock. The rock is often right, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm aware of the rest of the... Let's conduct a divination. The signs showed that Ingana was innocent. Interesting. So our divination says she's innocent, but the magic rock says she's guilty. What do we believe? Do we believe the rock, or do we believe our magic? How much do we trust the magic rock of the Apple clan? We owe the Apples a favor. They are known for their large boulder with war powers. So, I don't know, is this something that falls under the demesne of the giant boulder? Trust your magic, send these rock lickers home. If we owe them a favor, I say outlaw. Yeah, we'll still owe them a favor after that, though. Compensation will insult them. This is chaos business. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to convince them their spirit is wrong, I guess. They would not believe us. The rock spirit has protected us from harm again and again. Perhaps your puny spirits can be wrong, but ours is entirely free from error. We insist once more that you outlaw Garnaneva's murderer. They won't listen, guys. They believe the rock. Oh boy. They trust the rock. We don't... Our clan spirits say the rock's wrong, but they believe their rock. So now we have to... Either we ask him to leave, or we outlaw this girl. Alright, that's it. We have to ask him to leave. It is clear, then, that your entire clan sanctioned the murder of our priestess. You shall suffer for this. I swear it, and our rock swears it. Oh boy. They don't like us now. Where is the Apple Clan? They're down there. Yeah, the color has changed somewhat. They're not super happy with us. We lost 2 magic, it means she was guilty? No, we did a divination. I think the magic was spent on the divination. Well, okay, so the apples are probably gonna come for us. Probably gonna come for our lives. We do have 100 goods. We could spare farmers for a raid. We do have a point of war magic. We have a stake perimeter and a watchtower. We could go raid them. Go fight the apples immediately. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna raid the Apple Clan. Generally speaking, when I'm launching a raid, I send everybody. Now, there is a risk to this. If you send everybody on a raid, then anybody who raids you gets to, like, get into your Tola and steal shit with barely a fight. But, if you send everybody on a raid, your chances of winning are much better. Or we could cattle raid them. We could do that. We need Humak's Thane blessing before we do a big raid. Aski says our forces are strong enough to go raiding. If we want more fighters, ask the Harani for help. We have enough to go raiding. We need more horses. Our forces are strong enough to go raiding now. So Aski says we could go raiding. Cattle raid is safer. Yeah, let's just launch a cattle raid. We don't really need a, full-blown thingy. Let's send 8 weapon thanes and 8 footmen. Hey! Kept undercover till the last moment and spirited away 26 cows. Oh boy. It's not about the cows, it's about sending a message. Hey! Our god talkers say that one of the spirit fetches caught some of the magic we lost. This fetch returned our magic and then its spirit left. Damn. We got our magic back, boys. Back up to 6 magic, 26 cows up. It's a good year. It's a good year. Alright, let me go to magic here. Shield is a great blessing to get. But I think at this point, you know what? I think at this point, it's worth sacrificing to Humakt. Also, we might want some Orlanth blessings on there as well, because, I mean, Orlanth is pretty good. Rain, lightning, both of those are good blessings. But let's sacrifice to Humakt real quick. You know, in thankfulness for sending us this guy. Because Aski's straight up amazing. Vinga's heart is beating proudly in her lap. Ah, that's right, that's right. They said we needed to sacrifice to Vinga, didn't we? Yes, we need to sacrifice to Vinga. That was mentioned at the start of the year. We gotta do it. We gotta sacrifice to Vinga, guys. Well, the God Talkers listened but heard nothing. That's a shame. Warriors from the Namolding clan have made a daring raid onto the Tola, driving off a herd of 13 cattle before our defenders can react. Randaliar wants us to send a delegation. Interesting. Rangor wants us to put a curse on them. do nothing. Hend wants us to do something. And Aslandar has an interesting little tidbit of historical knowledge for us. So what do you think? Should we do nothing? Should we send for shamans to curse them? What should we do? It is Earth season, so we don't really want to launch a raid. Everyone cattle raids, it's whatever. Yeah, Ionostaran is just like, it is what it is, don't worry about it. Yeah, let's do nothing. The people were angry, yeah, you know what, whatever. The people are gonna be angry, it is what it is. The farmers are uncertain. I'd like to try to sacrifice to Vinga again so we can launch an exploration, because I think launching an exploration would be fine. Let me do, like, 11 goods. There we go, we got Field Women. Interesting. The rituals we performed for our crops had little effect. That's a shame. We did get 50 food from the ducks, though. That's nice. Okay. So we've got the Fair Woman blessing available from Vinga. It is dark season. So I don't think we want to launch an exploration right now. I guess we can explore our own Tula. Yeah, we can explore our own Tula. That should be okay. Uh-oh. Wilcosi, one of the warriors you sent on your exploratory mission, reports on its unfortunate and premature end. One of our fellows was taken by the cruel enemies known as Tusk Riders. We fought valiantly to rescue him, but they were fierce, their boorish steeds were fresh, and they knew the terrain better than we. We have heard from our neighbors about the bloodthirsty gods they worship and know of their murderous habits. Unlucky Thudart is surely dead by now. Are we going to get attacked by the Ice Tribe again? Yeah, probably. Sacrifice to the gods. Sacrifice to the gods or compose a funeral poem. One of these up here. Be cruel to give the people false hope. King Vingot disappeared many times. Those of weak confidence thought him slain, but each time he came back hungry and wanting his dinner, having miraculously escaped death. Rangor, why are you trying to give me this advice? Rangor, what are you trying to do here? Ionostaran wants to compose a poem. Hend wants to give gifts, and Aslandar wants to give gifts. Aslandar out here, way we think of the family. They knew the terrain better than us, we are so lame. If you great leadership, poem will increase happiness. Okay, let's compose a funeral poem. The people were much cheered by it. They said that other clans would now remember Thudart and his deeds. Okay, fair enough. While I was on a trip to the Arnorings, I learned that the apples have sworn to destroy us. We ought to step up our patrols. Okay. So, emissaries from the faraway Taraling clan petition you for help. Their corner of Dragon Pass is plagued by drought. Before the drought spreads, they want to sponsor a hero quest in which a great holy warrior of Orlanth will enter the god plane. There he will help Orlanth rescue the rain god, Heller, from the belly of Oroka the dragon. They want you to lend your prayers to the ritual that opens the door to the timeless realm of the gods. Time to destroy the apples and their rock. Okay, so, hero questing, this is a very important thing later in the game especially, and you can call on your allies to help, which is what they're doing here. They're calling on people to help. Hend wants us to decline. Ionostaram wants us to decline to save magic, but we have a lot of magic. I wouldn't worry about the magic, to be honest. Umathgar wants us to decline. Aski wants us to send a few worshippers, and Randalyar wants us to send many worshippers. Says we'll gain the respect of clans near and far. So, many worshippers or sacrifice. We have the magic and the cows. It's true, we do have magic. I would like to keep the cows, But we have magic, so I'm inclined to say send worshippers. Let's send many worshippers. We spent all of our magic. Our worshippers enjoyed their lengthy pilgrimage to Orlan's holy place. The Tarling's Windlord sucks and couldn't complete the quest because he's a loser, and their elders lamented what would doubtless be a continuing drought. Absolutely worthless. Fucking Tarlings, am I right? Am I right? Goddamn Tarlings. How dare they? Yeah, our clan magic is poor, no shit. Okay. Our clan magic is depleted, yup. I'm gonna go ahead and build the, Feared Woman Shrine. I'm gonna go ahead and build a shrine for Vinga. Okay, Johnston is back. He's trying again. He wants revenge upon his father's murderers. Look, we tried the Wereguild last time. If Johnston kills them, they will have a case against us. Yeah, I know. Would you please not... Well, Aski wants to raid the Anzarni. Okay. Look, here's what the lawyer says. The lawyer says the Anzarni have already denied our case, which was weak to begin with. If Johnston kills them, they will have a case against us. So you have to tell them it's not the right time. They have the law on their side. So either the demanding Wereguild won't do anything. So either we attack them or we tell Johnston no. It's not the right time for vengeance. He said he would ask us again later because he's a persistent bastard. And our Spirit Fetch got us back 5 out of 6 magic. Okay. Okay. Alright. So it is storm season. We have 5 points of magic. We have a shrine to Vinga, so we have Feared Women active, so we can go raiding. Since it is dark season. I'm sorry, it's storm season. We fought the Ice Tribe. We can raid during storm season. We have a point of battle magic. I think at this point we launch a raid. So, let's launch a raid. We're going to launch a full-throat, full-size, high-power raid. We can raid the Apples. We are feuding with them. They do have a war rock. Their rock has magic power. We know this to be true. But we could attack them. Alright, we're raiding the Apples. Do we want to call on allies? Or favors? We could ask somebody to help us out. We could ask the Arnorings, hey, they're El Mali too, they like us. Or we could ask the Wildcats if we wanted allies. Now, if we bring in allies, we do have to split the loot, but the fight will be better. Let's call on the Arnoring. Alright. The Arnorings sent 28 warriors. We were spotted by the Apple Patrols. Our 17 weapon thanes and 195 footmen are facing 13 weapon thanes and 130 swordsmen. I'm going to spend 2 magic on this. I'm going to sacrifice to Humacht. And our objective... Okay, so this is the battle screen, right? You can choose an objective. You can choose a tactic. Different tactics work better against different defending tactics. Different tactics work better with different objectives. For example, if you're trying to kill as many as possible, choosing evade tactics will pretty much negate the whole thing. Even in the best case. Seize their land and take their rock. Alright, we're plundering. I say we have the numbers on our side. I say we just fucking go for it. Let's go for it. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so we rushed the apple formation while they were still sacrificing to their gods. We charged, only to discover we were fighting on a slight slope. The fighting was over quickly. Our magic blew away theirs, but it was not enough. We were driven off, had no opportunity to obtain booty. However, our auxiliaries kept 10 warriors from dying and bandaged 17 of the wounded. So we actually took 0 casualties, and we killed 6 of them and wounded 15 more. Interesting. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but we didn't take any casualties, and they did. Oh, this is an interesting event. Okay, a man who looks like a Tusk Rider comes to your Tula as if expecting a welcome. The man claims to be Thadart, the explorer of your clan, who was taken by Tusk Riders and presumed dead. He says he was tortured by the Tusk Riders and left to die of exposure on an altar to their terrible god, but the god spared his life, changing his face so that he looked like a Tusk Rider. Their god meant it as a grim joke, but you are my clanmates, and I know that you will accept me even though I am disfigured. I don't think the game even keeps track of other clans' casualties. No, it definitely does. Because I have definitely had wars where I just killed so many of another clan's warriors that they couldn't stop me from raiding them anymore. Be warned, he will demand a wife later. Oh, interesting. How did we win the numbers, magic, and casualties and lose? It happens sometimes. So, Randalyar says, the people are worried it's not Thadar, but some kind of monster. So we could convince the people he should be allowed to return. Aski says to send him away. Umathkar doesn't have advice. Rangor is certain this is Thadart. Ionastaran says, if this is Thadart, we are still permitted to outlaw him. We would not be the first clan to outlaw a person without just cause. Handa says we have to give him the benefit of the doubt. And Aslandar says we should attack him and kill him. Garsamore has a point. Our ancestors were kind to others. We accepted the Nalabin without making them slaves. Convince the people? Okay, let's convince the people. A, population +1, mood went up. Rangor's eloquent words persuaded them that this was indeed Thadart returned and not some terrible monster. The people welcomed him back, and there was much rejoicing. Your Lecormoy dude is a huge dick, which is appropriate. Yeah, it kind of is. Oh my god, the Boscovi are stealing our cows, god damn it! How dare you! Why do we support weapon thanes, and would they let the Boscovi steal the cows from underneath their noses? Rangor, you're really kind of aggressive these days, man. It is storm season. We could raid them. We could raid them. We do have a watchtower. I don't know that a delegation would do much, to be honest. Let's go ahead and raid them. We'll call on the Wildcats. Oh, we eluded the Boscovi patrols. Our magic smote them mightily. We drove the Boscovi from the battlefield and were able to plunder their Tula. We took 31 cows, 4 horses, and 29 goods worth of loot, and we killed... Oh my god. Wow. We took out 31 of them for 0 casualties on our side. Aski's a beast. The man's a monster. An absolute legend. There we go. The people were glad we had struck a blow against dirty cattle thieves. Oh, and then the Hendarts rode onto our land and stole 11 cows like the bastards that they are. Overall, I think we came out basically even on cows, but we got a bunch of other shit from that. We do have 155 goods, so I'm gonna probably build a defense. Let me go ahead and build a ditch. Okay, so we're doing fine on goods. We did still lose a few cows, so this year we need to focus on making sure that we gain cattle. We need to make sure we don't lose cows, because we've lost cows 2 years in a row now, and that's a problem. Being an El Mali clan is rough for questing. Yeah, it kind of is. Okay, so we've got 9 magic this year, so a little less than last year because we didn't beat up the winter. Wants to allocate 2 to war magic, 2 to crops and herds. Keep a point of magic in reserve. Spend all we can on mysteries. 2 to crops and herds. Keep a point of magic in reserve. 2 to diplomacy. And 2 to war. If we look at what we have access to. Two on war. I agree, probably 2 on war. I'm gonna go 2 on crops, 1 on herds. And then I'm thinking 1 on mysteries. I'm thinking that's what we do for right now. Alright, well, Arkilla died of old age. Her last words were to bless our clan and curse the elves. Everyone take a drink for Arkilla, a true Orlanthe woman. Okay, the warriors are satisfied, but the farmers aren't. We could give them some wealth. I am going to give them some wealth. I am going to give 14 goods to the farmers. Gonna miss that old hag. Okay, I'm tempted to reorganize the ring. It's been a couple of years since we did that. It shouldn't piss anybody off. I would like to get a Chanala Arroy cultist on the ring, and I would like to get rid of this fucking guy, because Rangor, I'm sorry, you're not good at stuff. So who's good at magic? Brangban is good at magic, but he's an El Mali. Our best Chanala Arroy cultist isn't actually very good, which is a shame. Any Issarites? There is... No, there's Hengel. Well, actually, Hengel worships Chanala Arroy. And he's very good at bargaining. So, that's not terrible. But he's not the best at magic. Actually, you know what's funny? ASCII, since he's been on the ring, has become very good at magic. Which I didn't realize. Yeah, I want Brangbane, but he worships the wrong god. He worships Elmo. So, let me get... Yeah, ASCII's really, really good, to be honest. Yeah, so let me kick off Rangor and replace him with Hengel. Hengel worships Chanala Arroy, is very good at bargaining, and is also very good at plants, and he's young, so he'll gain a little bit as time goes. Okay, for a few weeks, people have suspected a bear has been prowling around the small huts where sheep herders stay and some of the barns. Now it has broken into one of the sheds used for women's magic. It has eaten most of the sacred grain and destroyed urns, masks, and various ritual accoutrements. There are stories of bear walkers who live in the wilderness and transform into bears. Aski wants us to focus on getting our magic back. Umathkar also wants us to focus on getting the magic back. Hengel wants us to sacrifice to Odela. Yonastaran has no opinion. Hend wants us to focus on getting the magic back. And Aslandar wants us to leave offerings to the bear. That's more the kind of quality of advice I expect from tricksters, to be honest. That's... okay. He's falling back into the old Yermalite pattern. I guess women do attract bears. Oh no. Okay, so Umathkar wants us to purify the shed or find suitable ritual items. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's make sure that we get the women's magic back, because otherwise there's a problem. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice to the fucking bear. Come on now. That's just rewarding bad behavior. The trickster has something in mind. Yeah, the trickster always has something in mind. It's just usually bad. New guy is good at animals. Yeah, he says to sacrifice to Odela. He's not that good at animals, to be honest. Umathkar is actually better at animals than he is. Adopt the bear as a weapon, Thane. Alright, we're gonna purify the shed. Uh-oh, they held a ritual. The women returned in foul moods. It was clear the goddesses were not pleased. God damn it. Fucking bear. How dare you? Honestly, this was probably the trickster in bear form. It might have been. Yeah, farmers are discontented, unfortunately. I don't really want to I mean, I could give them more gifts. I do want to explore again. I'm gonna do an exploration real quick. Ah, while exploring, you find evidence that a great battle was fought on your Tula on some long-forgotten day. Shrug and go about your business. Yeah, you suck. Conduct a divination. One of those battle standards belongs to the famous King Finan the Legless, who fought as well as any 10 of his two-legged foes. Imagine what a badass you have to be named the Legless and still have, like, battle honors. Although, fun fact, there is a historical, like an actual person with a similar story. There is a Viking king who is still known today, who was, for reasons we don't quite know, referred to as Ivar the Boneless. Divination, I think you can get a treasure out of this. Okay, so do we brag about this, or do we conduct a divination? Divine. Okay, let's conduct the divination. Unfamiliar spirits appeared to our god-talkers. They said they were the shield-bearers of Finan the Legless King, who battled the ore-digging tribe on this very spot more than 1,000 years ago. The great Finan died here on that day, but killed a score and 10 of his foes. The spirits recited the details of the battle and said we should reenact it so that Finan's spirit would give us a gift. Okay, let's ritually reenact the battle. At the height of our battle, we heard the clash of sword on shield and saw the Legless King fighting his last valiant fight. Soon afterwards, 2 weapon thanes from far-off Tarsh came to our Tula. They said they had dreamt about King Finan, who told us to come here and offer their services to us. What do you do? We adopt the weapon thanes. Oh, they told us their version of the story called Humak the Champion, which was well known up in Tarsh. Okay, cool. We got a ritual. Yeah, it's not just 2 free thanes. We got information about a magic ritual. Alright, so here, look. Look at lore. So, who mocked the champion? See, we've now gained some information about this story, which puts us one step closer towards being able to complete the hero quest that this story is related to. So, when Humoct gains the weapon called Death, he uses it to sever his ties to the Storm Tribe. Orlanth and Humoct fight until Orlanth offers Humoct a place in the Storm Tribe, which is honorable and different from his old place, the position of the champion. Humoct lets Orlanth use the weapon. This is the sword called Death, which Humoct found. Actually, he got it from Yermol the Trickster, but... The text isn't showing? Oh no! Oh, why isn't the text showing? Oh, the picture isn't showing either. That's weird. Okay, well, okay, let me... Yeah, I don't know why that's blank. That's strange. So let me read this to you. There's a full text here. I'm gonna take a couple minutes and read it. I know you can't see it, and I'm sorry, I don't know why. Must be using an extra... It must be. So, when you grew up, you were told about the trickster Yermol and how he found the sword called Death. They told you that Yermol killed Grandfather Mortal with it, which was true. They said he showed it to Humoct, which was true. They even told you that Humoct used the sword to cut his family ties to Orlanth and his brothers. But that was not true. We allow them to say it because of what was decided in the true story, the one I tell you today, on the day you cut your old ties to your kin and form a new one to Humoct. You are not to tell the true story to others. This is part of your test, to see if you are really strong enough to cut those ties and keep them cut. When Orlanth saw the thing called Death, he was not a king yet. Before Humoct could lend Orlanth the new thing, he had to be sure that Orlanth would show proper respect for it. The first time Orlanth came to Humoct seeking his gift, he tried to treat Humoct like a thrall. Humoct told him that he had the wind and bearing of a god that would rule over most things, but that he would never rule over death. So they fought, and the fight went on for 16 days and 16 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but many of his thanes were. Orlanth wept. So Orlanth came to Humoct a second time, and this time he treated Humoct like he was a Kotar. Humoct told him that safety and shelter were small things compared to the might of death. It was not a fair exchange. So they fought, and the fight went on for 4 days and 4 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but many of his carls were. The third time he came to Humoct, he treated our god like he was a carl. Humoct told him that a thing, once killed, could never be the same. So they fought, and the fight went on for 2 days and 2 nights. Orlanth was not slain, but many of his cottars and thralls were. Then some enemies came. Orlanth was too tired to fight, but Humoct was refreshed, for these were his special foes. There were many of them, so it took a day and a night to dispatch them all to hell, but Humoct did so. Then Orlanth had an idea. You protected me. You shall have a new place, that of champion. You shall be a thane, a weapon thane among weapon thanes, and you shall sit at my side. You shall sit on the ring, and your weapon thanes shall answer to you. You shall be separate from the clan, yet connected to it lawfully. We are partners. Now I humbly beg of you, let me borrow that sword of yours. And Humoct gave him the sword. A sword like the sword I give to you now. So yes, this is the story of how Humoct, wielding the sword called Death, came to partner with Orlanth, the storm god, and let him use the sword called Death. So, that's great, because that gives us details about this event that we can potentially use to reenact that hero quest. And yeah, they gave me most of the hero quest. Yeah, it's weird. See, you can't see that, but you can see... Okay. Yep, it did it again. You can't see... I have the information on Elmulgard's The Stead. I have that. And you can't see it again. I have some of the information on the Storm Age quest. I have some of the information on the contest between Orlanth and Yelm the Sun Emperor. I have the sword story. I have some of the sword story. This is most of it. Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, I actually have I have details on a lot of myths. I don't have secrets on many of them. Can I highlight it? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Nope, I can't select or highlight it. Okay, yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna have to read those to you if we decide on that. But yeah, so that kind of that's the information you can use to perform hero quests. Our clan magic, unfortunately, is poor. Because, yeah, we have Elmulgard's the Stead is performable as a quest, and Humakt the Champion is performable as a quest. How good is our chief at combat? Very good. He's renowned at leadership, though. So he's an impressive leader. And Aski, of course, has excellent leadership and is renowned at combat. Clan magic is poor, yep, we know that. Bees are tricky bugs. Are they yellow with black stripes? Or black with yellow stripes? I don't know, Aslandar, you tell me. I don't know these things. Reading to you increases immersion by 90%? Good. Do we have the secrets for Elmulgard's the Stead? We do. Do you want me to read Elmulgard's the Stead to you? I can do that. But yeah, we do have secrets on that. We actually have quite a bit of information on Elmulgard's the Stead. Yeah, we can perform Elmulgard's the Stead and Humakt the Champion. So we have two potential hero quests available. That said, we did not sacrifice for questing, so we're not doing any quests this year. That's for sure. Elmulgard's the Stead is a hard quest. Yeah, it's a tough quest. I don't want to try to do it, to be honest, at the moment. Maybe some other time. Is it Humakt the Champion or Elmulgard's the Stead that protects from chaos? I think it's Elmulgard's the Stead. Humakt isn't really anti-chaos. Humakt is anti-undead. But let me go ahead and try to set up some more trade. I'm trading with the Arnorang, the Old Owl, the Ormarth, and the Turtles. I would like to try and trade with the Wildcats, because they're already allied with us. And if I could establish a trade route, that'd be nice. Okay, Old Owl's recently proposed an alliance with the Bayberries. That's fine. Uh-oh. Okay. 4 weeks ago, Mozdorl, a sour pig herder, died of old age in his sleep. His family mourned and buried him. But death has not inconvenienced Mozdorl. Each night, he climbs from his grave, returns home, sits at his son's table, and demands a meal. He stays until dawn, eating their food and drinking their mead. His family is distraught. He is eating us bare. We won't have enough to last through dark season, and the sight of a rotting corpse eating porridge puts us off our own dinner. Our children grow thin. They cannot sleep for nightmares. Okay, so, Aslandar, the dead are resolute, but stupid. So we can have Aslandar get rid of him with trickster magic. Hend wants us to get rid of him some kind of way. Ionastaran, interesting. Ionastaran wants us to prepare a feast to sate Mozdorl's hunger. He is our custom guy. Hengel also wants us to prepare a feast to sate Mozdorl's hunger. Umathkar wants us to destroy him. Aski, undead! Bring me my sword! So, for reference, Humakt is the god of truth and death, and he hates the undead because the undead are breaking the cycle that is supposed to be happening, which is they're supposed to be dead, and therefore gone. So, Humakt is the god of destroying the undead. And Randalihar is like, normally this wouldn't be a problem, but this is kind of abnormal, so we really need to do something about this. We're gonna send in Aski. So, have Aski destroy him with Humakt's magic. We blessed our best sword with terrible Humakti spells, and Aski took it and laid in wait. When Mozdorl's revenant entered the house he struck, the sword clove, and Mozdorl fell in 2 pieces. We buried them in separate graves. His feasting days are done. Just go kill someone's grandpa? Exactly. Okay, we are unfortunately out of magic, which is a little bit of an issue. I would like to cattle raid, maybe. It says we can't spare a single person from the harvest, so we'll have to wait. But that's fine. Let's sacrifice to... We're doing good on goods. Who do I want to sacrifice to? Sacrificing to Herotland and building a shrine for calf blessing might not be a terrible idea. Sacrifice to Humak just because he did us a solid. Yeah, that's probably fair. We paid for mysteries. Yeah, let's sacrifice to Humak. Hey, he gave us True Sword. Okay, we got a small profit from the Wildcats. Okay, we're gonna build a shrine to Humak. And so that will give us the True Sword ritual, so our Thanes will be twice as good. Now, Herotland, a Thane of the Wildcat clan, asks you for a gift of luck and divine favor on behalf of his people. He reminds you that you owe them a favor. Yeah, but I'm out of magic, bro. I'm literally out of magic. I don't know how I'm supposed to give you luck and divine favor when right now I don't have any. Having negative magic can summon really bad events. Magic can go negative. Yeah, but that sounds bad, dude. I'm gonna offer him gifts. Here, hey, do you want, how do you feel about, like, 10 cows and 10 goods? Okay, there we go. I would prefer a gift of magic, but I suppose I could find shamans, trade these gifts to them, and receive spiritual power in return. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. That's fine. Perfect. The lawyer says we don't need to give them magic. Okay, it is dark season. Hend, what is going on with you? Are you alright? Are you alright? Are you sure that you think? I think Hen's a little under the weather. I think Hen's suffering. I would like to launch a couple of cattle raids, to be honest. I think oh god, no, please not Walktopus. We paid magic for mysteries, let's milk it. We also paid magic for war, though, and we haven't really raided. So, we put 2 magic into battle, so I'm gonna launch a couple of cattle raids. I'm gonna go steal cows from the apples. Fucking there we go! 25 free cows. No problem. Look, you say it's not the time for raids, but you know what? We did just take 25 cows for free. Let me go ahead and sacrifice for some more rituals. Aslandar, I don't know what it is with you and bees. I am not going to sacrifice to Yermal. That's a terrible idea. Sacrificing to Elmal isn't a bad idea. Sacrificing to Chanala Arroy isn't terrible. Obviously, Orlanth and Uralda is never a bad idea. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice to Vinga again. See if we can get access to Pathfinder. Yeah, there we go. We got access to Pathfinder. That's cool. Okay, a married couple, Bastakos and Venina, were caught pilfering the clan's common food stores. They confess a desire for honey beyond what they're allotted. Each blames the other. Both are mortified. Aslandar recommends that we roll them in the honey and cover them with ants. Aslandar, I think that's maybe a little beyond what we need to be doing about this. Okay. Hend wants them to restore the loss. Ionastaran wants them to restore the loss, but says it does not warrant outlawry. Fair enough. Hengel... Randalyar wants to shame them, but everyone else says to make them restore the laws. Now, this might be worth thinking about because Randalyar is our renowned leadership guy. So, it's a question. Makes me sad when we can't actually roll them in ants. Yeah, I'm sorry, rolling them in ants is not an option. God, you people are terrible. The Yermalt, the trickster cultist out here, it's like catcalling, like, roll them in ants! All you people back here, like, yeah! That sounds like a great idea! Perfect! Roll them in those ants! That's exactly what we should do. Alright, let's just tell them to restore the loss. Okay, we sent them into the forest to hunt down more honey. They located a promising hive. Okay, fair enough. So we've got Fared Women and Pathfinder. I'm not really, like, we are technically at war. But, I would kind of like to go exploring. So, it is storm season. Well, actually, it's storm season, so we're gonna go raid some people, aren't we? So, the question here is, should we launch a cattle raid or a real raid? Full raid the apples some more? Okay. We can do that. Hey, apples. Fuck you. Yeah, you heard me. Fuck you. Once again, we eluded their patrols. We'll sacrifice to Humakt. And we'll charge. Okay, yeah, we didn't have any magic, so their magic overwhelmed us. That said, once again, we didn't lose any weapon thanes. They had 17, they had about 20-some casualties, we had 5, so it's like, Uh-oh. Many weeks have passed without rain. Your once green pastures are not now brown. Your crops are dying. Starvation looms if the drought doesn't end soon. Make sacrifices to Hilaire. There is no law against raiding other clans when times are dire. Propitiate Daga. I don't want to do that. We must petition Hilaire, the god of rain. Aski wants to attack the apples. So, most of the... But 2 people are saying to make sacrifices to the rain god. Meanwhile, Aski's just like, go fuck the apples up, steal their food. Alright, what do you guys think? Should we go steal the apples' food, or should we sacrifice to the rain god? Raiding won't work. Yeah, we should, I'm sorry, Aski. We're gonna make sacrifices to the rain god. I will sacrifice 14 cows. Oh my god, we lost 121 cattle. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, we need to steal some cows. Well, there we go. We got 34 cows back. And the apples are raiding us. Okay, let's sacrifice to Humak. Our objective is... Let me see. I'm tempted to skirmish. Or, yeah, let's just charge and kill as many as possible. Fuck them. Fuck them. What happened? Oh my god, the apples. Wow. Okay, so they sent like 150 people all told. If you added up all the numbers, they sent like 150 people, right? I think we killed or wounded them all. Look, 10 weapon thanes. They have, okay, look up here. They have 10 horsemen and 136 swordsmen. So 10 thanes, 136 footmen. Well, we took out 10 thanes and 136 footmen. That's all of them. Okay, well, the Tanaharts learned the Orlanth and Aroka story. That's fine. It is now sacred time. We lost 81 head of cattle, which sucks. We're still good on... We're still positive on goods and food. Alright, we're putting 2 points in war. We're putting points in crops and herds. Yeah, we're gonna go wipe out the apples this year as much as we can. Yeah, we could really use an Odalia member on the ring. The leaves of the oak trees fell off early, but nobody agreed on what this signified. I'm gonna leave 3 in reserve because we're going to war. So I'm just gonna... That's all the sacrifices I'm gonna do. Another old Chanala Arroy lady died of old age. While plowing the fields, Carls finds something strange. It's the enormous skull of some kind of dragon creature. Okay, so Randaliar wants to bury it. Aski, oh my god, Aski, look at you. You've gotten grizzled. He's so grizzled and tough looking. He wants to destroy it. Umathkar doesn't have anything to say. Hengel wants to trade it away. Yonastaran wants to display it. Hen just wants to get it out of the fields, and Aslandar wants to know what Yermal would do. Yeah, our ancestors defended the dragon. Our ancestors joined the dragons. That's true. We should not destroy it. So the real question here, I think, is, should we display it in a temple, or should we display it in the clan hall? Hall, temple, put it in the hall, temporary display, displayed in the hall, clan hall, temple, hall, temple. Lawyer guy said temple. No, the lawyer just says we would give... Okay, yeah, he's saying display it in a temple. So yeah, let's go display it in a temple, I guess, because that's what the lawyer's saying. We decided to display it in our temple to Elmo. Okay. Another season has passed without rain. Ah, shit. Sacrifices to Hilaire. Aski wants us to... I don't even know who the Hendart are, but Aski wants us to go raiding for food. Hengel wants us to propitiate Daga. So what do you think? Big sacrifice to Hilaire? Raid? Couple people saying raid. Big ol' sack. Alright, let's go ahead and sacrifice. cows are dying anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice, like I said, I think it's multiples of 7. I'm gonna sacrifice 21 cows. Our pleas for help went unanswered. Fuck. We just lost 100 cows. It's planting season, so we can't raid right now, but... yeah, Hilaire is struggling. I'm gonna recruit up to 21 weapon thanes. Okay, devotees of the cult of Yinkin, the god of Alinxes, appear before you soliciting your help. We have discovered something terrible. The Boscovi are breeding dogs. As you know, Dragon Pass is free of these dirty, disgusting creatures who are natural enemies to Alinxes. We have decided to show our devotion to Yinkin by raiding the crazy Boscovi and destroying their foul dogs. We want your help. So, the Boscovi are not our friends, so there's nothing wrong with helping the Yinkin people kill their dogs. Aski wants to send warriors. Umathkar wants to give them gifts. Aslantar wants to know where they got the dogs from. Hind wants to do anything that isn't giving them cows. Hengel wants to sacrifice to Yinkin. We need that hero quest? Yeah, but... okay, but questing this year would be fucking risky. Really risky. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, Randalyar... not amazing to do that quest. Oh no, Randalyar worships Elmo. Do we even have an Orlanthe who's good enough to do that quest? Food is too tight, send warriors. You could gain cows if you help. Okay, yeah, let's send warriors. We'll send, like, 11 weapon thanes and 20 footmen. Our warriors shared in the spoils. Well, I don't know what those spoils were, but we shared in them, apparently. Alright, let's sacrifice to Orlanth. Well, we learned the Woad ritual, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We're fine on goods, so I'm tempted to keep doing this, but also I really want to get more cows, because we are kinda struggling. Our expected harvest is still gonna be good enough to feed everybody, but we don't have enough oxen to plow our fields. We could sacrifice to Barntar to get Plow Song. That would actually be pretty useful, probably. If we sacrifice to Barntar and then upgrade the, to a temple, then we could maintain both of these. That would help us a lot. It's fire, raid the apples. Yeah, okay, let's go raid the apples. We actually have a large war party. And yeah, you can see we outnumber them like 2 to 1. We're trying to plunder. Let's charge. Wow, again, they still beat us. They took 24 of our auxiliaries captive. You know what? Look, I tell you, that rock is really, really doing a number on us. Those war powers that the rock has, woof. Oh no. They're asking for 120 cows worth of goods as ransom, but we only have 96 cows worth of goods. I can't pay them cows. I can't, I mean, 120 cows? I can't pay them 120 cows. I'm gonna have to decline. Now, cattle raiding the apples seems to work fine, so I might just cattle raid the shit out of them and steal all their cows. Oh my god. We have a sadly small amount of cattle to sacrifice. We're gonna have to raid. We are gonna have to raid. Big Hilaire once again. We can't... We would have to sacrifice cows. We can't sacrifice more cows. We have to raid. Hilaire's not doing anything. Hilaire is not helping us. Sack like 80 cows? Yeah, but what if it doesn't work? That's the thing. It's still sacrificing is still a gamble. We gotta go raiding for extra food. We gotta raid the apples. Unless there's somebody else that we're at war with. Who else are we at war with? The Nemoldings have a large pig herd. We are feuding with the Tanaharts, who are known for the fertilities of their field. Yeah, let's raid the Tanaharts. Everybody. The whole gang. Go in. Oh, thank God. Charge. Yes! Okay. Alright. We drove the Tanaharts from the battlefield. We captured 20 cows, 49 food. No casualties. Okay, good. So we got that, but we can spare the farmers for a raid. Yeah, we need to go raiding again, I think. Our herds of cattle are definitely too small. So I need to buy cows. Who has got good cows? Clearwine. Tradition of female chieftains. Actually, no. Hold on. We can call in a favor. We can call in favors. The Harani owe us favors. Yes, so we're gonna send them a favor. We're gonna send them to ask for a favor. We will bring them... I don't need to bring them anything. I'll take some guys. Fuck it, Janston, this is not the time. Okay, well, he said he would wait no longer. He left, and no one had any doubts that he would take his vengeance. Fuck you, Janston. Janston, you goddamn piece of... Ugh. So now, because Janston took off and went and killed these guys, the Anzarni want 40 cows. Death for death, as it should be. Oh my god, ASCII. Brutal. Hengel wants to try to talk them into settling for less. Ionastaran is warning that we should pay them. Oh boy. Fucking Janston. I'm gonna try to offer them 20. They stood firm in their demand for 40 cows. I don't think I could afford to give up 40 cows right now. I mean, we're at 521. That is not enough cows. Not nearly enough cows. Boy. You think we should agree, Sestrar? Not worth a blood feud? Don't annoy the customs. Okay, so people seem to be saying give it to him. So all right, we can go ahead and give it to him, I guess. That what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. Our people complained they paid a heavy price for Jansen's private vengeance. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We did pay a heavy price. Okay, let me go launch a cattle raid real quick. We're gonna go steal some cows from the apples. There we go, 26 cows, perfect. Oh my god, did I forget to call in our favor? Did I not press the button to call in our favor? I did not realize that wouldn't let me go back, but okay, we're doing this, I guess. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, well, we made a mistake. This is a problem. Rangor has just challenged their champion to a duel. 20 cows. Okay, well, fuck. Oh my god, it's still happening. We're going raiding for food, boys. Hey, Tana Hearts. Give us your delicious food. Charge. Okay. We got 35 cows, 70 food, no casualties. Look, we're really, really good at fighting, guys. We're really good at fighting. ASCII is literally keeping us alive. Okay, so Dangmor, a Thane of the Ernal Dori clan, comes to ask for information about Robosart, chief of the Wildcat clan. We intend to enter into negotiations and hope you know something about his personality. You owe us a favor, and we will consider your obligation discharged if you give us good information. Okay, if we say the wrong thing, we'll be in trouble. Not asking for cows, what a great chance to gather a favor for nothing. Robosart is a well-known skinflint. Okay, so Hend apparently says we know about Robosart. So interesting. I'm actually not sure if this is safe to pick, but I think I'm gonna try it. Alright, do I say we know him well, or do we try to hedge our bets? I'm not sure hedging our bets is good, but I'm not sure if this is I mean, it's always a little bit of a gamble. So what do you guys think? Do we hedge our bets, or do we just do it? Yeah, so I guess we only know one thing about Robosart. What the fuck is a skinflint? A skinflint is a very, like, a tight-fisted person unwilling to spend money or give anything away. Let's... We know him well? Yeah, okay, here we go, Robosart. Robosart, is Robosart honest or full of guile? Oh god. That I don't know. I didn't realize this was gonna go into a whole thing. Fuck. Okay, it says Robosart is a well-known skinflint. Okay, but aren't the Wildcats like the fucking bandit clan? He's honest. Yeah, he's honest. God damn it. Fuck you. Oh, and now the Wildcats steal our cows. How dare they? Alright, this is going really badly. Everything is going poorly. I am gonna sacrifice to Orlanth. Okay, we should still have enough to feed everyone. That's good. We gotta do some cattle raids, bro. We gotta raid some cattle. We were spotted. Oh, hey, we freed the captives. Okay, I don't know why we won that. They charged into us while we were running away, and somehow in the course of that battle, we lost 2 of our weapon thanes, and we captured 19 cows, and we freed the thralls. How did that happen? I think ASCII just single-handedly went... No, none of them died. It's not even ASCII going berserko mode. He just... I don't... Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, we're being raided by trolls. Okay, well, the trolls killed some of our guys, but we drove them off, so that's good. Oh boy, we need to, Okay, yeah, so... we need to... go to who owes us favors again. Green Wing... The Hendart owe us a favor. I am going to call on favor to ask for cattle. We did get the rain ritual, you are right. So yeah, I'm gonna ask for cows. The customary number of cows granted by obligation is 20. Our clan relations are good. We might try asking for a bit more than the customary amount. I'm gonna try asking for 25. Okay, they gave us 25 cows. This man is offering me duck person eggs. I'm slightly baffled by this event. Giving them these eggs would soften their attitude. Okay. I might offer him 2 chicken eggs for 2 duck eggs. I'm not sure what I should do with this. I'm really... Yeah, I don't know what to do with this thing. Brilliger says trade for blacktail. We don't need eggs. I mean, I don't know. Blacktail's life is short now anyway. Will we get duck clan members? I think, I mean, they might hatch into weapon thanes. Refuse cows too important. I could offer to trade in Blacktail. I could trade him goods, or I could trade him Blacktail. Okay. Agreed to the trade. Can ducks fight? Yes, ducks can absolutely fight. So we're getting tribute from the rune ducks. So we could give them the eggs, or we could keep the eggs. We are not going to cook and serve the eggs. That is a terrible idea. But we can give them to the rune ducks, or we can keep them. What do you think? Give them to the duck friends. Rune ducks give good tribute. We are not cooking the eggs. I'm just not gonna do it. Keep them. I'm kind of tempted to keep them just to see what happens. To be honest, like if they hatch into ducks, can we have duck clan members? I don't know. Or we can give them to the ducks. Yeah, let's give them back to the ducks. At first, Longtail flew into a rage, calling us egg thieves. Once he calmed down, he seemed happy and gave us gifts. Okay, we probably dodged a bullet there. If we had kept them, probably the rune ducks would have gotten pissed off. Okay, so we're back up over 500 cows. That's good. How is the clan doing? We're doing good, actually, to be honest, in terms of sickness and injury. Our numbers are not great. Our numbers have not really gone up. More cattle raids? Well, okay, so hold on. So Orlanth has given us the rain ritual. So I'm gonna go ahead and build an Orlanthi shrine and cast the rain ritual and see if that helps with the drought. They said Odela would lure all the game away if we did not learn one of his blessings this year. We are shrinking. We are, like, legitimately shrinking, which is a problem. Okay, so we need herds, crops, mystery, and probably war. Okay, the Harani have a new chief, that's fine. The clan mood is grim. I understand that. Yep, that's logical. I get it. Yeah, we have Feared Woman and Steadfast. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we've got the rain ritual active. We can look into Marangor to raise the fertility of our fields. Boy. You think a feast is in order? I do not think a feast is in order. I think we definitely need to be doing more raiding, but not right now. I think we need to... I think we need to call in more favors for cows. We need to sacrifice to Odela. We also probably need to sacrifice to Barntar. Because our expected harvest is still good enough, except that we can't plow all our cropland. So, huh. Oh my god, Hengel. The more skillful hunters we have, the less likely the elves are to sneak onto our Tula and kill us in our sleep. The best solution to the drought is sending ASCII to go kill a dragon. Yeah, okay, but here's the problem. ASCII is not an Orlanthe. If you send him to do an Orlanth quest, his odds of success are so, like, way lower. We could sacrifice to Uralda. But the problem is not the fertility of our cows. The problem is that our cows keep fucking dying of, like, plague. Of famine. They keep starving to death. Like 100 per year. That's the issue. Also, we are currently maintaining a lot of temples. I mean, we've got Barntar. We're gonna sacrifice to Barntar is what we're gonna do. Okay, so that shows us Plowsaw. Oh my god, we're being raided by the horse nomads. Okay, they charged right into the trap. We captured 41 horses, and we had 7 people wounded. That's fine. Okay, so now we have Plowsaw, and now we're gonna... Oh, it can only be a... Barntar can only be a shrine. Okay, so we don't have a problem with farmers. We need oxen. That's what we need. We don't have enough oxen to plow our fields even with Barntar's aid. Okay, so what that means is... we need... we have plenty of Wyo plans. We can have 45 hunters. Okay, a horse is worth 4 cows, sell the horses? Yes, that's probably a good decision. A delegation of the clan's prominent women complain to the ring their rights are being respected. The men have grown ill-tempered and insulting. They trade for jewelry instead of food. Something must be done to curb their improper behavior. Aslander is fake crying. Hand is saying we sacrifice to female ancestors. Ionastarin says we should scold the men for their improper behavior. Hangel says we should scold the men. Umathkar wants to hold a feast in honor of the women, which seems like a terrible idea when we are in the middle of a drought. And Randalyar says we should sacrifice to female ancestors. Okay, so do we scold the men, or should we honor the women? Which do you think is better here? I'm ambivalent. Do what the lawyer says? The lawyer says scold the men. The men said they did not realize the women were insulted and promised to show them more respect in the future. Okay, cool. Good. ASCII is... Alright, okay, so hopefully that's... But the weapon thanes feel unshakable. I love the fact that, like, we're in the middle of a fucking plague. All of the cows are dying, everything's going badly, the farmers are practically up in arms. Meanwhile, the weapon thanes are like, yeah, but we got ASCII though. We've got ASCII, see, and he's really good at killing people. So there's no problem. We should roll them in ants. Okay, we're gonna trade. Alright, we're gonna set up a caravan. I need to know who has a lot of cows. We are selling horses and buying cows. They're known for dancing in every thunderstorm. Interesting. Hatred of chaos. Ah, they're weird duck people, that's right. We've been attacking the Tanaheart, so that's not a problem. That's not good. Varmandi, known for their large cat... Oh, we're feuding with them. Fuck. That's not good. Okay. We're going to the Arnorings, I guess, because they like... oh, they're known for their horses, though. That's not useful. Yes, because of this stream in your Pathfinder game, a city's been working on being rolled in ants as a punishment. I'm glad I can have these effects on people, you know? It really warms the cockles of my heart. Alright, we're gonna go sell horses to the Ormhearth and try to buy cows. They're known for their bountiful herds? No, there is such a tribe. It's this one. But the problem is we're at war with them. So that's the issue. I mean, I could trade with the ducks. That's true. The ducks don't seem to feel real good about us, but let me try it. Okay. So ASCII has figured out who the horse-riding people are. They are evil foreigners who never get off their horses. They worship Yelm, the bad emperor, so we haven't seen the last of them. Alright, and now, let me send an emissary to the Varmandi to try and resolve our feud. And we will bring them 21 goods in gifts, and let's say 5 horses. 6 horses? Let's say 6 horses. Oh, the ducks had a good laugh because they raised no horses or cattle. Well, that's a problem. Oh, I vaguely remember this event chain. Okay, so Glendara, a prosperous carl of your clan, comes before you to complain that her prized stallion Tempest has been stolen. Although no one saw the theft, Glendara is certain that it was committed by the sons of Rangarda Darkeyes, a well-off carl of the Arnoring clan. Many times she offered to buy the horse, and many times I refused her. It is the most beautiful stallion in all of Dragon Pass, and I would not let her have it, so she has ordered her sons to steal it. I'm gonna offer her compensation because otherwise this is gonna spiral out of control. I remember this event chain and it easily goes bad. I'm gonna offer her compensation. By stealing my prize. Fuck you, Glendara. Come on now. Yeah, so now she's going to attack them, and it's just going to spiral out of control. Which is a real problem. Okay, so we've got the plow song going. We've got the sun and steadfast. We've got blessed crops. So our food, to be honest, is not terrible. We do need to sacrifice to Odela in order to stop our hunting yield from going down. So let me sacrifice to Odela. Great. We're being raided by the horse spawn again. Fuck you. Oh, god damn it. Okay, they got us. They stole 16 horses. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Hangal has presented your gifts to the Varmandi clan and extended an offer of peace. Okay. We didn't have a drought yet, yeah? We didn't have a drought yet. Roller. I don't have the option to roller and ants. I would have loved to. We can resolve this by rolling the stallion and ants. You know what? It's a tradition at this point. It's got to work. Okay, let me try to arrange a marriage here to resolve this feud. Okay, we lost 55 cows doing that. Fuck. But I think we've resolved the feud, right? We've resolved the feud, right? The feud's over? Yes, the feud is over. Okay, let us trade. We will send a caravan to the Varmandi. We will sell horses and buy cows. Please, God. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this actually resolved. Glendara's sons and daughters recovered the stolen stallion Tempest. They found him in a hidden cave on the Arnoring Tula where they fought off the sons of Rangarda Dark Eyes. One of the defenders, named Norpent Rangardason, was slain and another badly hurt, but justice has been served, for Glendara's prize horse is hers again and her honor is restored. Okay. We must stop this from turning into a feud. Okay, fair enough. If Rangarda's family is proud, they will seek vengeance against Glendara's family. Yeah, I'm aware. It is wrong to kill a man to gain a horse. Glendara was within her rights to do what she did. There is no cause to scold her. King Oscul's Carls came to him for aid. He said, "Do what you must, but I have shed enough blood for 7 kings, and I will kill no more." Aslendar, meanwhile, sitting here like, this is a tough one. I'm gonna send them gifts. The standard weregild for a slain Carl is 10. I'm going to send them 10 goods. Okay, good. Thank God. Yes, perfect. Thank you. They praised us for our generous gesture, gave us a reciprocal gift equal in value, said we should continue the fighting a personal matter and one which would not interfere with the strong relations between our clans. Perfect. Slender, this is tough. I'm out of ants. Okay, our explorers are tired of guarding our travelers, apparently. Alright, it's time to explore some more. I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna go to Caro Finn. I can't go to Caro Finn? Why can't I go to Caro Finn? Go to Caro Finn. Yes, go to Caro Finn. You know why? Because fuck you, that's why. Go find Caro Finn. Yes, we didn't have a drought. Very, very good. Everyone is going to die. Nah, it'll be fine. And we traded 8 horses for 44 cattle. Good. Thank God. How are we on horses, by the way? We've still got 53 horses. That's more horses than we need. Let me go ahead and... We don't have the Pathfinder Bless? Yeah, we do. At least we should. Oh, wait, hold on. Pathfinder, there we go. We've got the Pathfinder Bless. Shut up. It's fine. Everything's fine. Let me go ahead and launch a quick cattle raid, and then we'll do some exploring. The Tanaharts are the weakest? Okay, I trust in Aski's wisdom. There we go, 24 cows, perfect. Okay, yeah, we have too few farmers, so we need to deal with that. Okay. So a delegation from the clan to the far south, the Leadbreaker clan, wants us to keep the Iron Spike for them. They were content to remain in the land. We felt obligated to flee. We can assume they are well disposed towards our enemy, the Pharaoh. Okay. Yeah, I think if the drought is broken, I think we'll be okay. Like, our food is actually solid. We should probably start recruiting some farmers, though. Yeah, let's keep the spike. Okay, so we got some goods. I am going to adopt new farmers from... We need to recruit more. Land is enough of an inducement. Let's adopt them from our distant kin, any clan, and we'll offer them land and sheep. Oh, the Tanaharts stole cows. How dare they? Fucking Tanaharts, am I right? Yeah, fuck you, Tanaharts. That's right. Okay, so our expedition to Mount Carofin has returned. Kalai and the others wandered for many days upon the slopes of the Mother Goddess, for a strange confusion had descended upon them, robbing them of all awareness of the passage of time. They saw peculiar things of which they will not speak. Kalai assures us that although there is much strangeness here, it is a good strangeness, and we are not to be concerned. And we got 5 magic. And we got 40 new Kotars with 59 children. And now we are being raided by the apples, but we have magic, so my objective is to take captives, and we will charge. Okay, as the battle lines... Wait, why is it Kalai? Oh, Kalai has become renowned in combat. Damn. Okay, so as the battle lines clash, Kalai suddenly remembers the dream he had the night before, in which an eagle plunged past him to pluck a trout from a stream, only to be seized by a dragon rising from the waters. Kalai doesn't know whether the dream was a good omen or a warning. How should he fight? Fight bravely. And yes, he is also excellent at magic. He's actually really, really good. All this exploration is being really good for Kalai. Fight bravely, press the enemy. He drove the apples back across the field. Okay, we took 39 captives, we fucking wiped them out, and captured 9 horses. We have 39 prisoners from the Apple Clan. What should we do with them? We should ransom them. 195 goods, damn. I know of a prophecy which might concern us. The prophecy said that we would found a great tribe, just as Orlanth did when Ronaldo told him he was make something which would rival the Fire Tribe. Okay. Okay. Our God Talkers are pleased to report there will be fewer mosquitoes than usual this year. It is 1334. Our clan has 96 more people. We almost broke even on cows, but not quite. 21 fewer horses. Our goods we're still doing well on. We're breaking a little bit better than even on food. This is our first hint of the winning condition, yep. Okay, so the clan is larger now, but we're still struggling with cows. I think this year we might want to try a quest, because we have a really good Orlanthi, and we have a really good Humakti. And we have a Humakti ritual that Oski can do. We have a quest that Humakti can go on. So, I think we put 2 into quests: herds, crops, war, mysteries, and trade. I think we do that. We have 5 magic in reserve, which is fine. And I think this year we set up and we do the Humakt hero quest and see if we can't make this guy, like, fucking absurd. Okay, Harbard died of old age. I don't know who Harbard was, but okay. The clan mood is ugly. But both the farmers and the weapon thanes like me. Hey, Justin, thanks for the $5, my dude. Appreciate ya. Interesting. The people are surly. Very healthy. Aslandar thinks a feast is in order. Okay, so the clan mood is not good. Yeah, I think we're doing... Okay, so here's our goal. Because we have Humak the Champion is performable, and we have the mysteries to do that. But what we should do during sea season in farming, we still need more cattle. So what we should do here is we should... Once again, let's trade. We're gonna send a caravan. Find... We'll send them down to the Varmandi. We're selling horses and buying cows. Oh. So the Varmandi have come to seek our help. A terrible creature has been stalking our Twila, attacking our cattle. Our clan sages say it is a Woctopus, a creature of chaos. Many of our weapon things were injured by the apples, god damn it. So we need help hunting and slaying this dread beast. Send me to lead the party. I will tickle the Woctopus under its many arms. Aslandar, I'm really not sure what to say about this. Aski says turn her down. Randaliar says do it as a favor. Umathkar says do it in honor of Urox. Hengal says do it for a treasure. Yonostaran wants to do it. Hend says do it for wealth. We're actually not poor, Hend. We have fucking a million goods. Yeah, so Woctopi are extremely dangerous, okay? It's likely that people we send, some of them will die. It might still be worth doing in order to get something from it. Let's do it in exchange for a treasure. Who leads the mission? You do. And we will send 7 weapon thanes with Aski. They found the Woctopus hiding under some fallen trees and made a weird screeching sound, burst through the logs of rotten wood. The Woctopus slew 2 of our warriors, then charged into the brush. Aski would not allow them to follow it and called off the hunt. Damn. Okay, well, we just lost a couple of weapon thanes for no reason. We're gonna recruit back up. Yep, good. Okay, we got 41 cattle. Should have sent the trickster? Yeah, maybe. I mean, you're not totally wrong. I am gonna go ahead and build... I mean, I've got 300 goods. I'm gonna build a stone wall. So Carl's catch a man trying to sneak into a stead at night. He wears the insignia of Clan Wildcat. He identifies himself as Colbrast. Housed in the stead were a number of valuable items, including the iron spike. Aski, I'm not gonna kill him. Bro, come on now. We could ransom him back. We could beat him and let him go. I guess the custom guy is saying we can just kill him if we want to. Or we could ransom him back. Ants it is. Alright, guys. Do we dip him in ants? Do we kill him, let him go, ransom him back, take him as... We're not gonna do that one, because that would displease our ancestors. Alright, we'll ransom him back. Hey, we convinced them to pay more than the customary ransom. Nice, nice, nice. We're also fortified the hell up right now, which is pretty cool. How's the farming going? Don't have enough oxen to plow our fields. Aslandar is such a weird trickster. Yeah, he kind of is, to be honest. Okay, so we got some cows from a trade mission. Let me go ahead and cattle raid the apples, because fuck them. Am I right? There we go. 16 cows. I love it. Okay. And let me go ahead and do an exploration. I don't know why the exploration is always down by the wildcats, but yeah, I'll go ahead and send Kalai on an exploration. Oh, okay. We found large fused lumps of iron, which we all know everyone wants. That's kind of cool. The men of the Bayberry clan arrive at the boundaries of your Tula, pulling a cart loaded down with grain. They seem unhappy. When asked what is happening, they explain they are paying off a bet. Your clanmate, Aslandar, was gambling with our chieftain. All night long he lost. He lost at every game he played and went further and further into debt. Then on the last game of dice, he won everything back and more. We suspect he used trickster magic, but we'll pay our debt because we are an honorable clan. Aslandar, let me tell them I am a trickster so they will know how I hoodwinked them. No, Aslandar, we're not going to do that. Give them a reciprocal gift, give them hospitality. Generously accept Aslandar's winnings. The people are delighted, they will be disappointed if we give them back. They are our friends, we must take care not to offend them. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a reciprocal gift. I will give them 15 goods. What do you think? Yeah, because we can afford goods. I say we give them 15 goods. Good. They praised our generosity. Great. Fine. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. I've got Pathfinder. I'm gonna keep exploring. Yeah. Keep exploring, dude. 15 cows worth of old bronze armor. Oh, okay. A large group of weapon things are here from the Hendart clan. We are very interested in your iron supply. You will not want to pass up this chance to let us pay you for it. Okay, so we can get 20 goods a year, or we can get a lump sum of 60 cattle. Bill has letters good with hands. Never sell Tula resources. It's better to keep it. The crafters use them to make more goods passively. Never sell special goods. Okay. I don't know. I don't have any idea. I'm just looking at what people say. People are saying we should keep it. It's better to keep it. Don't sell. Refuse. 20 goods per year is always better. 20 goods will help pay for the temples. All my homies hate monopolies. Well, people seem to be saying that I shouldn't sell. So, should I just refuse? Heard a serious trade simp. It's not better. Keep your stuff. Alright, we'll refuse them politely. Okay, well, they're now threatening to raid us, so that's a shame. Okay, it's dark season. We need to prepare for the quest. We're gonna perform the Humoct the Champion quest. And dark season is probably the best time to do it. So, let me go, we're gonna go back. We're gonna look at Humoct the Champion. I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna hit through the high points. Okay, so here's the things about Humoct the Champion, alright? Orlanth was not a king. He saw that Humoct had the sword called Death. He came to Humoct 3 times. The first time he treated Humoct like a thrall. Humoct told him he had the wind and bearing of a god who would rule over most things, but he would not rule over death. They fought for 16 days and 16 nights. He came a second time, treated Humoct like a Qatar. Humoct told him that safety and shelter were small compared to death, and it would not be a fair exchange. They fought for 4 days and 4 nights. The third time he came to Humoct, he treated him like a Carl. Humoct told him a thing once killed could never be the same. They fought for 2 days. Then enemies came, and Humoct fought them while Orlanth was tired. Humoct killed them all. And then Orlanth offered to make him a champion, and Humoct let him borrow the sword. Okay. So, this is what's important about hero quests. You have to know this stuff in order to do them, because there will be choices during the hero quest, and if you make the correct choice, that is, if you make the choice that corresponds to what the god did in that actual circumstance, then your chance of success is better. It's still not guaranteed, but it's better. So, we have sacrificed for quests. We are going to quest Humok the Champion with Aski, who is a renowned combatant. We're going to call on our allies, the Arnorings. We're going to... And so here's what the quest can do. This quest can gain a treasure, bestow a blessing in battle, defend against the undead, reconcile the weapon thanes, or strengthen the caster. We're going to call on the Arnorings to help us. I know you can't see the text, Garsamore, when I read the lore there, but you have to just imagine it in your brain. We're going to perform this quest. So, the people have gathered their magic to help propel Aski into the place of the gods, although the Arnorings refused our request for assistance. Those bastards, how dare they? This myth begins with Humok's discovery of the thing called death. In order to properly command this dangerous new power, Humok severs his kin ties and ceases to be Orlanth's brother. Orlanth comes and demands that Humok give him the death weapon, but Humok refuses until Orlanth pays him proper respect and finds a new place for him in Orlanthe society. Okay, so, do we want to go for a treasure, or do we want to strengthen the quester? My inclination is to say strengthen the quester, but bringing back a Humakti treasure could also be pretty good. Looks like we're strengthening Aski. Okay, let's strengthen the quester. Aski was unable to enter the place of the... What the fuck? Well, never... Aski, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do that pissed off Humok so much? Fuck, man, Aski, come on now. Alright, well, we'll try again in a year or two. You do not want to try a hero quest back-to-back. It backfires on you. No, you don't want to try hero quests back-to-back. Every time you try a hero quest, like, after one has failed or after you've already done one that year, it gets worse and worse and worse. It's really bad. Never try a back-to-back hero quest. Years divisible by 7 are the good ones. This is a year divisible by 7. It's 35. You're 35, right? Roll Aski hands. All right. Well, you know it's dark season, so let's go steal some cows, shall we? Yeah, let's go raid the Ten of Hearts. There we go, 27 cows, bada boom, bada bing. Okay, a family of travelers petitions you seeking membership in your clan. His family made the dangerous trek from Isrolia in search of freedom and prosperity. So far, they have found only misery. Estavos promises hard work and loyalty in return for your generosity. So we could make them Qatars. We're not making them thralls. We don't need more mouths to feed. No, I think we actually do need more farmers. What do you think? Yeah, I think we'll give them some land. That's fine. The clan mood is okay. We're doing alright. Aski wants us to reorganize as a war clan. People are very healthy. Aslandar still thinks a feast is in order. We have enough Carls. We have almost enough cows. All we need is like 1 or 2 more cattle raids and we'll be back on our feet cow-wise. So I think we go cattle raid the apples, cause fuck them, right? Oh, the Apple Thanes met us at their Tulo's border. Okay, well, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, the Kolimar have a new queen, so King Kolimar was forced to step aside because priestesses of Marangor demanded it. Oh my god, Marangor just threatened them. Okay, one of the Kotar women, Marlesta, climbed to the top of a local peak while foraging for food. She found signs of an old shrine marked with the Earth Rune and several others. The God Talkers conducted a divination and discovered that the mountain was sacred to Arfritha, who was a daughter of Kodig, son of the Storm Age culture hero Vinkot. Interesting. Yeah, let's commit to sacrifice annually. There's already a shrine in place. Okay. Endless number of godlets, we can't afford to worship all of them. Okay, let's commit to sacrifice annually. All of our God Talkers of Ronalda had visions of deep secrets of the earth. Some were frightened, but they all seemed wiser. Irene seemed especially blessed. She noticed there was a small gem in the ashes of the sacrifice worth as much as we had given the goddess. A similar stone was found in following years as well. Afterwards, many people began to refer to our valley as the Arfritha Vale. Okay. That's really cool. I don't think it really got us anything, but that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't think we need to build anything more, but I do think since it's storm season, we need to raid. I guess we have 236 goods, so we could go ahead and build ramparts. Oh, that's right, it improved. Hold on. What was the name of that person? It was Irene. Yep, look at that. Irene is very good, very good, very good. That's solid. And Aslandar is now excellent in magic. He's been getting better as time goes on. Hand is excellent in animals. Hemgal is still probably the worst member of the ring, to be honest. Are you like, is there anyone who's good at stuff? I mean, there's Rangor, but... Okay. Yeah, she's old. She's gonna die. Is there a hero quest to make people younger? No, I don't think so. Let me go ahead and build the ramparts. Oh, Lord. Brodessart, son of Glendara, has been slain in an ambush. Friends who were with him when he was attacked report that the assailants were relatives of Rangarda, Dark Eyes of the Arnoring clan. According to his friends, the killers said to them, "Stand aside, for our quarrel is only with the family that killed our kinsman, not with others of the Confused clan." Everyone remembers the incident in which Rangarda stole Glendara's prize stallion, and Glendara's children slew one of Rangarda's sons while retrieving it. Okay. I don't want to raid the Arnoring Zaski, I'm sorry. You can sacrifice to the gods in honor of him. We can take no action. That's what the custom guy says. We can raid the Arnora clan again, or... I don't know what. We decided this was a private family feud. Yep. The clans had agreed not to get involved. Yep, that's true. I'm leaning towards poem, personally. I'm leaning towards poem. I'm not gonna raid them. I think that's a really bad idea. It's gotta be either poem or take no action. I'm gonna go ahead and do a poem. Okay, good. So we evened out the mood loss. Fucking apples, how dare they? God damn it, I will kill them, I will destroy them. Hey, we're positive on cows! Yay! Excellent. Okay, we're positive on cows for the first time. How many people do we need to kill to destroy the apples and take all their cattle? A lot. The problem is they have the war rock that makes them really hard to attack. Let's go. Crops. Hey, thanks for the donation, Penguin Mustache. Appreciate it. May you learn the mysteries of bees and roll your foes in ants. You know I'm trying. I'm trying real hard. I'm not gonna sacrifice for quests. I am gonna sacrifice for war. And probably one for mystery. Ah, we're being raided by the Hendarti. Ooh, this is not good. We're gonna maneuver, and we're gonna use a couple points of magic. Ah, that sucks. Oh god, they killed it. They killed a lot of our guys. Fucking Hendarti. How dare they? The bitches. Okay, we have too many hunters for the land they hunt on. That's fine. Hold on. Hunters. We'll cut it back to like 35 hunters or so. Yep. Angry widows confronting the clan rings. Their husbands were slain by the Hendarti. Blood for blood. Yep. Okay, if we raid during the planting season, our crops will suffer. We don't want to raid during the planting season. Yeah, even ASCII doesn't want us to go on a raid right now. $92 hunters? No, we had like 40-some hunters. Yeah, we're not raiding. I'm just not sure how we want to do this. I'm not sure we can convince them here. We might try to pay compensation. Let me try to pay compensation. No amount of silver. Okay, thank God. Alright, good. We will raid them, but not right now. I love how we talk about ASCII as if he's still not in his early 30s. Look, ASCII has seen some shit, alright? He may only be 33, but he's like... ASCII has killed some fucking people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Our explorers have found an old series of sacred stones in a forest clearing. Your magicians say the stones are probably inhabited by sleeping spirits. This area was last inhabited by other dragon friends. Spirits in the stones might be friendly. Aslandar wants us to dig the rocks up, and he is technically our magic expert, but also he's a trickster cultist, so I can't trust him. Let me do a divination. The spirits of our ancestors said we should awaken the spirits who would teach us ancient secrets of craftsmanship. Okay, let's awaken the spirits of the stones. If you offer them 15 cows, yep, okay. They awakened the spirits who said they would teach us many forgotten secrets of crafting which would increase our success in trade. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. Can't really support any more trading partners right now. Yeah, we don't have an Osiris temple. I would like to buy cows. I would like to buy cows. I will sell horses. Let's try the Wildcats, because they're allied with us. There's a great rock in the back pastures of Rotula. Random Cormarson was walking by it one day when it spoke to him. It claims to be named Tarard Riel and to be the guardian spirit of the local hills. Well, okay, Ionis Starin wants to test the spirit to see if it's truthful. Spirits are known to be peevish, will annoy it to no end if we quiz it as if it were a common vagabond. Okay, so that's actually like a truthful thing. I actually believe that. I actually believe Aslandar when he says that. Yes, a rock to beat the Apple's rock. The superior rock. Alright, that's it. We'll commit. We'll commit to it. Oh, who will lead the rituals? What a question. I am not putting a trickster cultist in charge of the rituals. Yeah, but look, our magic expert is a trickster. I am not putting him in. I'm putting him in charge. He's got very good magic. 7? Okay, we're under Tarard Riel's protection, I guess. A trickster from the Woodpecker clan comes to taunt you. He has a couple of warriors from his clan with him to discourage you from attacking him. I hear your hero questers were unable to enter the realms of the gods, he scoffs. You are a sorry excuse for Orlanthe, aren't you? He capers about, doing a little dance and drooling on his tunic. Well, in exchange for something valuable, I will bless you with trickster magic, so you will not be so laughably incompetent next time you quest. He wants goods worth at least 10 cows in exchange for Yermal's blessing. Okay, so Aslandar demands that we rudely decline his offer. A trickster is a natural outlaw unless he has the protection of a clan chief. Okay, so everyone says to decline him. Everybody. Get the ants! Alright, we're gonna dip the man in ants. He made noises like a bird, removed his boot and smelled it, and then departed. Okay. Okay, we traded 8 horses for 39 cattle. I'll take it. Alright, we're gonna end this year. And then after Spirit Time next year, we're gonna end the stream because it's been about 3.5 hours. We've been rolling for a decent amount of time. We're doing better on cows. We're up to 561. We do need more though. So that means it's time. We can't spare anyone from the horses. That means we need to trade again. Or we need to call in a favor. The Badgers owe us a favor. Let's ask for cows. And okay, so Tarard Riel is giving us a watchfulness buff. So we are sacrificing. to his shrine. That's great. I love that. Love that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice to Herotland. Okay, calf blessing. That's good. Ask for the customary amount or less. Let's go ahead and ask for 20 cows. Gave us the cattle without any complaint. Perfect. Okay. Followers of Odela appear before you to make an offer. We will gather many other devotees of Odela and perform a ritual that will increase the availability of game in this area. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hunting around here is already good. They expect a gift or a favor. They seem so ragged, we should offer them some... Aw, Umathkar, you nice old lady. Nice middle-aged lady. Okay, yeah, let's give them reciprocal gifts. I mean, we've got goods. Why not? Let's give them 21 goods. They thanked us for the gifts and departed, telling us we would know when the ritual had been completed when the forest filled with elk. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna build a shrine to Herotland to get the calf blessing. Perfect. So now our cows are more fertile. And our rock is better than the apple's rock. Damn right it is. Fuck the apple's rock. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna cattle raid the apples because we hate them. And they suck. We've been spotted by apple patrols. Fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck them. Ah, well, okay, that didn't... Oh, that really didn't work out. Damn, that's a shame. Well, that didn't work out. Let's try it again! Damn, again. Alright, let's, yeah, let's just kill as many as possible. There you go. Alright. We actually killed pretty much all of them. Yeah, we killed or wounded every single one of them, and we captured 20 cows, so I will absolutely take that. Alright, so we got 20 cows. We did lose a couple of our weapon thanes, but we actually have quite a lot anyway. We could recruit back up to 24. But I don't think we need to. I think 20 weapon thanes is fine. Stop telling me to build Rendalyar. I've already got all these fucking fortifications. What do you want? You want a wooden stockade? Is that what you want? Okay, let's build a wooden stockade. Hunting is excellent of late. Okay, a prophecy first whispered by the gentlest wind spirits, then sung by the small pools of water which collect after an evening rain, and passing to the lips of children in the form of a nonsense rhyme, has now reached the understanding of adult men and women. It says, many years ago, the dragon's firstborn son was sent to the protection of the island of hills, but the chieftains of that land were capricious and cruel, or maybe just crazy, and proved a greater threat to the safety of the dragon's son than anyone else. Long has he been in bondage, but now from the ashes of the dragon a great carriage arises, a carriage designed by Golden Tongue. Those who help build it will be rewarded by the freedom of the dragon's son, and a glorious new day will begin. Okay. So who is Golden Tongue, and or where is the Island of Hills? Okay. That was a good year. That was a good year, and I liked it. We are up on cattle, we're up on people, we're up on food, we're up on goods. The clan is doing well. The clan is doing good. Explore north of Herotland to start. Don't tell me shit. Come on now. Okay, so, our reputation is still not great, but we're working on it. We once again need to learn an Odela mystery, so let's sacrifice for mysteries. crops, herd, war, and then we'll keep our reserve of 3. And yeah, I think that is going to be it for today. 5 to 7 streams to win the game at this rate, something like that. Anyway, so yeah, this is King of Dragon Pass. I really enjoy this game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's an interesting game. It's not a genre. It's not a type of game that you see a lot. Like I said, the original of this game came out in 1999. It was remade in 2016. There is a prequel called 6 Ages, which is also in this style and is also a really good game. I really think the game is fun. I think the setting is fun. I think the mechanics of the clan ring and everything are really cool. I just really enjoy it. I intend to keep playing it. I'll probably stream it again. We'll see how far we'll push on, see if we can make progress in it. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed watching. I certainly enjoyed playing. Always remember, roll your enemies in ants, and leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment or whatever on the VOD, and I will see you all in the next stream. So enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.